anticipated this.
Yeah.
Make it
Come on.
3:30.
live?
No, that's okay. Once we'll call them and sort it. That's okay.
We are live.
Wonderful. Oh, apparently we've started quicker than the actual match.
But the match is not live.
Yes. Kickoff delayed. UEFA Champions League. Eat your heart out, cricket folks. Due to fans arriving late at the stadium.
Well, there are supposedly 60,000 Liverpool fans in Paris.
Yeah.
And apparently...
And
In
I guess
Paris.
at least 59,000 of them were drunk. Okay, already before, like 3 hours before the game
That's
is
the
supposed
English
to
way.
start.
That's the English way.
I mean, I have been reading reports from various British papers and all that. They have slammed the security arrangements at Stade de France.
Well, I mean, from French newspapers, I think they took inspiration from the people who organized the Euro 2020 final in Wembley.
Oh.
Because even that was bad. They had student volunteers. Yeah.
I know. 90,000 people, but apparently 100,000 came, right, for that.
More than that, because there were so many
Pot
people.
calling kettle
Sit
black.
aram se.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
This is
why?
actually what you call as pot calling kettle black.
Yep.
But in Englishman,
I've not heard that for a long time, by the way.
Pot
Yeah,
calling
yeah.
kettle
Kettle
black.
black.
Yep. So
But it's a
the-
good thing, I think, that they've
Yeah,
delayed the game.
absolutely.
Isn't
For
it?
fans.
yeah, absolutely.
Yep. 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. India time. It's gonna.
Anurag can tell us about the UK football fans. You spent time in Cardiff now. How are they?
Pathetic
Pretty
in
brutal,
one word.
Pretty brutal. So like there was this match, Spain versus Wales, and Spain's fans were cheering constantly throughout because they were winning, of course, 5-1. And Welsh fans, there was an argument between the Welsh and the Spanish fan that since you are here, you should not be over supporting your Spanish side. So
Okay,
that was an
that's
argument, yeah.
bad logic.
Yeah, but again, like,
Exactly.
from the football perspective, that was a good game because towards the end, the Welsh fans started singing, "Can you please give us one goal? It's all a matter of one goal. We came here to see you for score just one goal," and they were satisfied after Welsh.
To be fair, you know, the English fans, whatever said and done, their banter in stadiums is top notch.
Exactly.
That I'll give them. There's this one player, I'm forgetting his name. They used to chant. He used to have this. He used to have dreadlocks, but he used to keep them. Sorry, I will need one hand free. Yeah.
You can have a lemonade later.
Yeah. So he used to have dreadlocks, which he used to keep on his head like that. So it kind of resembled a pineapple because it was even dyed golden. So to the song, into the tune of the song, he's got the whole world in his hands.
Yeah.
They started chanting. He's got a pineapple on his head. Became the chant for him.
One more instance of England.
So try and sing that.
He's got a pineapple on his head. That was the chant.
I'm not sure what exactly the chant was when Luis Suarez, by the way, came to Old Trafford. But
Yeah.
they kept singing, "He is Luis Suarez, his teeth are offside." Okay, because they kept singing it while he was gearing up to come on.
That's really-
Another instance of England fans that I can recollect is when England were playing Germany. It was 2010 in that period. The England fans, whenever a team scored, they used to chant, "Here come the Lancaster Bombers" at the German teams.
Yeah.
But for that matter, again, what is another one I was remembering? I'll try and get it back in my head. It slipped my mind. For Luis Suarez, after he had that incident where he bit Branislav Ivanovic, so there were rumors linking him to move away from Liverpool. So they said that he will sign for Borussia, Manchester centre back. Mönchengladbach. Manchester centre back.
By the way, apparently it's a nightmare right now outside the stadium.
Tear gas has apparently been
Being used on Liverpool fans, like the queues are
No,
so
but I don't
long.
blame these Liverpool fans. I'm supporting them, Liverpool tonight.
Liverpool.
Yeah, because my
Barcelona
club.
fan.
Yes, so anybody but Real Madrid.
My judgment is
Mike.
based just on the stories that I have read or heard.
Yeah. No. See, English fans are notorious for their behavior. We saw that in the Euro. If you remember the scenes that went viral,
Yeah.
hitting
Yeah.
opposition fans, kicking.
Yeah.
Right.
Racially abusing
Then
their own players.
I tell you, I was in Manchester for that 2009 Champions League final, Barcelona United, and even though the final was not in that city, I was just in that city watching the game. After the game got over, United lost. That city was like you couldn't step out. People were throwing like beer bottles, like glass beer bottles on the floor and fighting, picking up fights with anyone. My hotel, since I was a tourist, my hotel guy said, "Don't step out. We won't allow you to go out. There's a good chance you get beaten up and come."
No, the worst I could remember 1998 World Cup. So many instances of hooliganism from the English fans in Marseille. So many instances. Even in one of the Euro editions that was held in France. So many.
2016.
Yeah.
They ended up clashing with, of all people, the Russians.
Yes.
I mean, that's a disaster waiting to happen.
Oh yeah. By the way, for everyone who's joining us on this watch party, hello and welcome. We're going to be live throughout the game. Latest update is that the game has been delayed by 15 minutes is what they said, but now it seems like it could be half an hour, and that is because fans arrive late to the stadium. If you've been watching sports today, you know that there are close to 60,000 Liverpool fans, and there are going to be a lot more many fans that have come. And guess what? I am being told by our producer Shivam here that we can take you live and direct to Paris.
Yes.
To Paris, the city where all the action is happening. Joining us from there is our colleague Himanshu Dikshit. He's been providing us with all the updates. Himanshu, I believe the game has been delayed, and it's primarily because the fans arrived late. Did they arrive late because there are just too many of them, or were there security hazards, or what is happening there?
Première fois, bonsoir Nikhil, bienvenue à tous à Paris. Okay, enough of French. So,
Enough French.
No, I understood
basically, it's a disaster what's happening even right now in the fan zone in Liverpool.
Wow.
There are angry Liverpool fans shouting at the police. The police is just behind me. If you see here, I will just tilt the camera. That's the police there. And there are angry Liverpool fans shouting at them. Apparently, they have been pepper sprayed. And the fan zone is completely full and they want to enter and they cannot. So there was a huge train of police that went on the other side, and Liverpool fans of course are very, very angry and of course quite intoxicated as well. Behind me, I will give you all our viewers of sports today a bit of a street view of Paris. This is not the most beautiful Paris that you will see. You will see with the aftermath of everything that has happened today. That's the fan zone over there. Approximately 30,000 people would be there. This is the aftermath of all that was done in the afternoon today by Liverpool fans. There was of course not a single Madrid fan here because they were on the other side of the city. This is what has happened here.
That's
the problem
terrible.
of the administration.
That's terrible.
I'm actually just wondering
Yeah,
what may
that's
happen.
unbelievable.
I'm wondering what may happen if Liverpool lose this game.
Yeah, what could happen? Could it get worse, Himanshu, if God forbid Liverpool were to lose?
I'm more scared of the win.
Even though
You're more scared. That's interesting. Just can you be on Himanshu, please? So you're saying that you're more scared. Those visuals are amazing. Did you see the amount of trash that they left? So what Himanshu is telling us is that he is more scared that if Liverpool win, it's going to be even worse. Is that correct, Himanshu?
Yes, completely. I really don't. I think it will be pretty much of a disaster because I don't think the French police or the Parisian police is capable enough to handle what is happening already over here. Because they have been boozing since morning, and there were people who were throwing up already. And if they win, just think about the numbers that will be there. Approximately 80 to 100,000 people will be in the streets, completely drunk, and God knows what will happen after that.
I know. Now you are an Indian, but now settled in Paris, so you are a Parisian in that sense. So I would want to know. You must have spoken to a lot of other locals. I can see Rafael Nadal is in the stadium. He's a big Real Madrid fan. But what I want to know from you is, by the way, he found time out of his French Open schedule. Yeah. He's playing a French Open to go and watch the championship, but he's in the same city, so lucky for him.
But also Paris.
No, he's a huge Madrid fan.
And he's also a massive Madrid.
that I know, but I'm
Yeah,
sure
huge
he must
Madrid
have
fan. Nadal is a huge
cracked
Madrid
some
fan.
sponsorship deal also.
Could be.
Well, I might be wrong also.
Yeah, but I want to know from you, Himanshu, that in terms of the Liverpool fans that have turned up, what are the local
Phenomenon.
Parisians saying? What are the folks in the city saying? Are they now, in a way, I'm sure they must have been excited when they got the hosting rights, but now they must be in hindsight, cursing their luck because of the Liverpool fans and what they've done to their wonderful city.
just not that, just not the fact that what they have done to the city, also the fact that all the locals, even for me, if I was right now not a football fan or covering sports right now, the whole situation of the city is a mess. Everything is blocked everywhere. There is mess everywhere. There is smell of human pee everywhere. It's an absolute disaster. Just talking about football, the French fans are completely split. If there is somebody who's historically a Liverpool fan, will be supporting Liverpool. But anyone in neutral, probably because of Karim Benzema, I think there will be more tilting towards Madrid rather than Liverpool.
Also, this entire incident, I must say, it has to be said, is not going to reflect very well on Liverpool fans, because let's not forget, 2021, there were two English clubs in the final, and there was
the Liverpoolers.
Oh man,
What's happening? We'd love to see. What happened, Himanshu, with you?
Nothing, just fans coming and asking who are you supporting. That's it.
oh man.
Is it
So Madrid.
Madrid.
Okay. Pour moi, Liverpool, Madrid, je n'ai pas.
Madrid,
Pour moi, ça va pour
Madrid
Madrid.
c'est bien parce que on a l'expérience.
Okay.
Liverpool ils sont.
Oh, vous parlez anglais?
Yes.
So you can tell in English.
Okay. I tell in English.
Yes.
By the way, the
Real
kickoff
Madrid-
is delayed even further.
Yeah, 6 more minutes.
I support Real Madrid.
Yes.
You see in this logo.
Yes.
Real Madrid is en espagnol.
Real Madrid
A big club
Yes.
with a great history, good team. They have experience on the final of Champions League.
Do you think because of Karim Benzema also you will support them, or you don't care?
I support Karim Benzema because I support Real Madrid after Karim.
Okay.
Real Madrid
Real Madrid comes before, then comes Benzema.
how many players of Madrid he have 4 final of Champions
Okay.
League, and he have a very good experience in the final.
Okay.
Because voilà.
Yeah, thank you so much, and have a good day. Thank you. From India.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Beat India.
Thank you. I hope you guys got that. Did you?
Yeah, we did.
Yes, we did.
Every
we did.
single second of it.
Yeah, lovely to see some Madrid fans, because all we've seen from all your interactions have been Liverpool fans, because that's how much red you can see in
I'm a
Liverpool.
Madrid fan near the Liverpool.
I have taken some photographs of Paris. I have never taken such photographs. In the bars, in the cafes, everything is literally painted red. I think I sound like a broken record, but I've repeated this many times. But this is really strange what I'm seeing today.
Himanshu, hi, this is Rahul here. Is it safe to reveal your allegiance to any of these clubs today? Out in
Oh yeah, I think it's okay. I mean, depends. I mean, what I have done is not basically I've put a black jacket and a blue T-shirt just to be safe in that way. But if anybody,
Well done.
So I mean, if it was, for example, if it was PSG playing, I'll probably be wearing a PSG jersey. If it was Barcelona playing, I'm anywhere neutral in this match, so I didn't really have anyone, so any allegiance to any team. But yeah, it depends. I mean, at the end of the match, if you're wearing a jersey which is basically of a team which lost, or if you anger somebody else, you never know. Because football fans, I remember just before the chat started, you were talking about the English fans, what happened in Marseille 2016. I think Nikhil, you will remember, we were covering at that time. I was in France at the time.
Yes.
And all the English fans broke bars, cafes, tables and chairs in Marseille. They fought with the Russians, and both countries' fans were thrown out of the country, and they were not allowed to watch anymore. So that's one example, and here you have just a day off, just one day basically, and so you have everything, and everything goes. So they will be leaving, most of them leave in the morning. So they drive to Paris, that's how they do it. They basically drive to Cannes, which is a city in France on the top. They put their car in a ferry, they park the car near the airport, then they come over here, and most of them will drive back to England in the morning.
One thing, Himanshu, I wanted to check, because I remember.
Allez Paris, Kylian Mbappé.
Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah, they're local Parisians. Yeah. What I wanted to know from you, Himanshu, because you covered the World Cup as well, the 2018 World Cup, and at that time France won, so there were crazy scenes there. Tell me, in terms of festivities, in terms of commotion, what you're experiencing now, is it even more than what you experienced when France won the World Cup, being in Paris?
I will just, when France won the World Cup, it was not happening in France, so that was a bit of a difference. But they won the World Cup. Those parties in the streets of Paris till like 6 in the morning. It was completely something that you will never see again. This is a bit different because here there is a lot of alcohol involved, if I'm allowed to say that, everywhere. That night it was more of a celebration of winning the World Cup and everything else. There were thousands of people in the street. Here it's a bit unpredictable what's happening. So you never really know what can happen next. So you have to be on the edge, especially when you're a Liverpool fan.
Just a question which is not connected. You're a Barcelona fan, I know, and now Messi is in the. You're a big Messi fan as well. Have you had a chance to see the little genius?
Yes, two times in fact. I mean, when Messi first came to Paris, I think we had a bit of a chat on Twitter at the time, and I was hoping that he comes here. And yes, I have seen the little man. I've seen the little man in Barcelona. I've seen the little man in Paris, and I will tell you, and I will repeat it a million times. There's no one like him, and there will never be anyone like him again.
Ronaldo is better.
No, he's not.
He is
Not.
I mean, at the end of the day, I actually spoke to a couple of fans during even the live before we did with Sports Today, and I asked a Liverpool fan also, who do you choose between Ronaldo and Messi? And he very categorically said that Messi is the greatest.
He is, for me as well.
He also said that he admires Cristiano Ronaldo.
No, he said he respects Ronaldo. Big difference.
I was there on the show, man.
Admires was the word he used.
Respects. Anyway.
Admires, respect is fair.
Similar, that's what I said, admires.
Yeah, potato, whatever.
Tomato.
Do you want to have a bit of a look what's happening around you?
Yeah, please, we want to see that.
Because the alternative is Camilla on TV.
I will walk with it a little bit.
Yeah, please walk. Keep walking. Give us a running commentary because we want to see live pictures from Paris. Nobody wants to see our boring faces sitting here in our Delhi studio.
Exactly. So right now all you can see is these beautiful Parisian Haussmann buildings, which are the landmark of Paris, and just below them is this, which I have never seen ever in any part of Europe. Of me being here for almost a decade. This is unbelievable, see here. And these are all the fans and
Wow.
What are they expecting that the players will come out to play?
God, just look at those visuals.
Horrible.
As I said, they got drunk 3 hours before the game.
Nice tune.
Like Bappaditya is saying, looks like an Indian Mela scene.
Yeah, absolutely. It does.
Yeah, I know. Terrible.
Yes, Sankalp, the ceremony has started. I just said, I'd rather be watching those moundy things than, Camilla Cabello.
Yeah, that's true. Apart from Real and Liverpool fans praying for their teams, they would have extra chair from Barca and United.
Definitely.
Common pool, let's go for it.
And he's also a Barca fan.
So he's definitely choosing Liverpool.
Okay. So we're having some network issues. Actually, the network issue would have happened because of the number of people also there, right? He's walking, and also the number of people there. Imagine the bandwidth that is being used. Plus, I think he's close to the stadium, so they'll have jammers and stuff like that. So
Yes.
Network issues can happen in first world countries also.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we have all been there. We have seen that happen as well.
Yeah. I was trying to get to that point to ask all of you who have joined us of who your, favorite team is, who are you supporting, things like that. Himanshu, are you back? Can you hear us? Sorry, we had lost connection with you. I don't think he can hear us. Taking a few comments. Oh yeah, he's back. Yeah, tell us. There's a lady fan with you. What is she telling you?
Liverpool fan. Yeah.
Yes, we want more beautiful faces.
Oh, she was a bit shy to come on camera, so she is taking some pictures. But yeah, more shots of the aftermath.
Yeah.
This place was buzzing, like 3-4 hours ago when I took some footage. Actually, I think we did play it out. Those footage was something sensational. If you see that over there, just in the middle, all the Liverpool fans were on top of that, and there was smokes everywhere at that time, like these red smokes and everything. And here you are. Just to tell you where we exactly are in terms of Paris. So this is the east side of Paris. This is the east side of Paris. The stadium is on the extremely opposite side, which is the suburbs of Paris, where Stade de France is. So they have kept both fans on the opposite ends of the city. So there is absolutely no chances of clash unless something happens in the night. So they have been kept in polar opposite places tonight so that they are not meeting each other. So this is completely Liverpool. If you go near Stade de France, it will be completely Real Madrid. And interesting thing about that fan zone near the stadium is that stadium would have, fan zone was open only to Madrid fans till 6 o'clock.
Okay.
After that, the fans could have gone to stadium who had tickets, and that fan zone was open to everyone. This is primarily for just Liverpool fans.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And I think that's sensible as well. Himanshu, I think we're still not getting great coverage from you. We can hear your audio, but I think if you can find you're doing a great job by showing us all the visuals, but I think it's best if you're in one stationary place.
I think the only problem is because he's moving around, so that's the only problem. Otherwise, everything was fine when he was
Standing. Yeah.
Can you see me better now? I'm just I'm in a stationary position now.
Let's see.
No, actually, it's still not that.
I suggest, Himanshu, what you do is disconnect and join again while we are just chatting. Disconnect and join again. Yeah. So while Himanshu,
I will just go to a place which has a better network.
Yes. So while Himanshu does that, let's take a few comments. Rajneesh Jai is saying horrible from Paris and France. I'm sure he means to say whatever is happening is horrible in terms of visuals that are coming out. Deadshot is still remembering Manchester United because he wants the Glazers out.
They are the GLAZERS though.
Rajneesh Jha says to all Liverpool fans, with you in your heart and you will never walk alone. Okay.
YNWA.
Karan is saying cannot see Himanshu. Yeah, there was a bit of an issue with the line, but we'll try and get him back. But if you're just joining us, he got us some great details and visuals just at the start. So just go back and you can check that out as well. Love Rami says beer bottles here and there in Paris. What a spectacular ceremony going on. That's correct.
Spectacular, but
outside us is a great scene, like Himanshu was telling us.
I love what Rishabh Chachan is saying. He's saying, after all, Indian fans are not that bad as well.
Trust me, British hooliganism is of a next level. Let's not even go there. It's just horrible.
Yeah. He is with us. Himanshu, better.
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can loud and clear, Nikhil.
Okay. So we have a question from Jagdish Trivedi. He's asking, why is the police in France so less? When they knew that such a big final is happening, so many fans would be coming. So Jagdish Trivedi wants to know why were there not more policemen, employed for today?
I mean, there are a lot of policemen. I just think that the fans have outnumbered any number of policemen or security people that you will put here. I mean, just imagine like around 80,000, 60,000 just from Liverpool. I'm sure the number for Madrid fans is also huge.
Yeah.
Number for neutrals who want to come here is huge. And police can also do that much at the end of the day. They are securing most of the regions here. Like there's a famous street in Paris, Champs-Élysées. You can't go there. It's all completely blocked. No fans can go over there. No drinking is allowed over there. They have made sure that most fans are in specific places. For example, in fan zone, 2 fan zones created. So you just be there, don't be around there. So police is there. It's managed well. The problem is a bit skeptical what happens if it ends on the wrong note. For Liverpool or Madrid, I don't know what will happen. But yeah, even if Liverpool win, it will be a crazy night. Just that if Liverpool win, you expect no violence, but if they lose, then yes, it could be worse.
Yeah, like Kushal Khurana, one of our watchers is pointing out in the comments, he's saying, guys, if there's tear gas even before the kickoff, imagine what will happen if a team loses. It probably will be French Revolution 2.0, and that's exactly what Himanshu is telling us, that he fears the worst, whatever. And as he was, it's not that we're taking sides, but as Himanshu is pointing out, looking at both sets of supporters, that he feels that the Liverpool fans are the mischief makers, and what they've done to the city is not being liked by people who are staying in Paris, like Himanshu himself.
I'm just more, Nikhil, why the match was also delayed. I mean, I was near the stadium yesterday and today morning, and the fact that you have so many people flying to Paris and that you have just 22,000 tickets for Liverpool fans And there were so many tickets being sold in black outside the stadium for God knows, like 5,000 euros, 6,000 euros. It was insane. And of course, imagine if even like 500 fans want 10 tickets, it will be an absolute disaster there. And that's pretty much probably would have happened near the stadium.
Yeah.
Out of 80,000 people who will be watching, who will be there inside the stadium, you're saying only 22,000 tickets for Liverpool fans.
Yeah,
Yes, 22 for Liverpool and 22 for the same for Madrid.
And the rest are neutrals, na?
Neutrals. And a lot of them will be also dignitaries and all. I think
Yes.
2,000 odd.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
Dignitaries, whatnot.
Yes.
Anshu, I can see a huge queue right behind you. Is that a cafe, restaurant?
Yes, Rahul. I hope network is not lost, but this is a bar, and I hope it keeps. We have a clearer footage this time. So you have the fans watching here, and as we come, I told them to shout, so they are shouting.
So Jagdish Trivedi says Euro scenes were worst after the match. Hope it doesn't happen again. Yeah, we remember.
England, Germany.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, not England, Germany, England, Italy.
England,
But
Ah.
it won't be as bad for two reasons. One,
It's a dangerous name though. Canon. Canon de la
We can see the fans there. These are, by the way, just to let you know, live visuals coming to you from Paris, from the streets of Paris. There are more Liverpool and Real Madrid fans on the streets than there are in the stadium at the moment. So, you know, it's buzzing actually in the streets, and that's actually the place to be in one of these Parisian cafes on the big screen watching the game. What a wonderful life Himanshu Dikshit has.
One more thing, Mr. Naz, I will just tell you, the moment the match started, you can feel it in the air, like it's different atmosphere altogether, because I can hear the commentary coming from the fan park. I can hear people really like they're nervous as well, and while they're shouting, you can feel it in the air that what will happen tonight. Like it's in the air, like you feel there's something very big happening tonight in Paris. It's bigger than what was in 2016 in the final of Euros when France played Portugal. This is clearly bigger than that.
Okay, I missed a few comments earlier. There was some complimenting you, Himanshu, for great coverage. Rishabh is saying, really loving this setup and coverage from Sports Today.
Even I wanted to congratulate you for what you've been doing for the last couple of days. Even today, you know, although even we would have wanted to be there in Paris.
Yes.
That, but
We're
still,
jealous.
What you've been doing is incredible. Trust
Incredible.
me.
Plus, please keep yourself safe, because we know there'll be a lot of Liverpool fans around, and I saw it during our lives earlier that a lot of them were
Very boisterous, to say the least.
boisterous.
Rahul, if you want to come to Paris, come in August. Is the best time. The Parisians leave the city, and the city is left pretty much empty. So it's a very good time to be in Paris. No tourists, and it's quiet.
Or maybe you know, if I'm alive and I have a job, I might come to Paris in 2024 for the Olympics.
Olympic Games.
You'll be alive. What that point of view?
Job. He's not actually the job.
No job, because he himself, you know, love
Come
best.
before 2024. The 2024 Olympics, you will not see the real Paris. Come before that. Much better.
Yeah, actually, during events you don't. Just go up a bit, Shivam, on the comment. Karan Kumar says, "A Sala Cup naam de." Karan Kumar, you win the comment of the night already, even while our coverage has just started. Kanishk is asking, who are you guys supporting? So let's hear it from everyone, all of us. Himanshu will come to you as well, but first let's do an in-house quick check of who's everyone supporting. Siddharth,
Real Madrid.
any reasons?
I don't like the British clubs.
Good one. What? Simple, straight and simple. He is not mincing his words.
Because of the
Yeah,
fans
that's
and the
fine.
behavior. I
That's
don't like
fine.
it. Simple.
Isn't tackle. I'm a neutral, but I'm going to support Liverpool tonight because I'm a Barcelona fan and I want any team to win but Real Madrid. So not that I would want Liverpool to win, but that's the only option. So go Liverpool.
So I think it'll be like Himanshu saying, yeah, same to same.
Yeah.
Because
In
both
the
are
words of
Barcelona.
In the
MS.
words of MS,
Exactly.
Nothing to
You
it.
stole my words. I was about to say, Nikhil literally said what I would say as well. The only thing is that the fact that I met a really nice gentleman. He was a British Indian and he was really kind person. and I think we took him live as well. And I think and his passion towards Liverpool and the things that he told me about how they have made songs for Mane specifically, Mo Salah specifically, Klopp specifically, and they were playing it in the fan park, and they knew all the songs. The fact they're so passionate about all these things, I am tilting towards Liverpool tonight. Having said that, I don't really care.
Ask him again.
The gentleman who turned 50 today, right?
Yes, exactly. The gentleman turned 50 today. Yes.
But one thing, we criticize the English fans, the one thing I love about them is these songs that they come up with. And if you watch matches in the stadium, whether it's cricket matches or it's football matches, their chants and songs, that's really amazing.
So, Arsenal fans.
You're supporting who?
No, Tunisian. Support the team from Tunisia. Come on.
Tunisia.
This is our team. It's from Tunisia.
But tonight, who are you supporting? But tonight, who? Liverpool or Real Madrid?
Real Madrid. Benzema 2.
Benzema,
Okay.
Because of
Zidane also won.
Started.
Yes.
I don't know why we're not getting signal. Oh, it's a free kick. It's okay.
Okay, we'll check. Quickly, teams that you're supporting.
Both of us are going for Real Madrid. We don't want
Because-
another English club.
Shane is a Chelsea fan. I'm a United fan. So we can't support Liverpool for that matter.
Not a chance, no.
So
For me, Real Madrid, of course, because I'm a Barcelona fan, and Real Madrid always gets the best out of Barcelona. So the best for Real Madrid should be good enough for Liverpool, I guess.
So you said
Although
you're a Barcelona fan. Siddharth.
Oh, sorry, Siddharth is saying you said Real. So it becomes a little dicey. But I will still go with Real.
But how is the match going? Who's playing better right now? Who has the upper hand right now?
Just early exchanges. Did Liverpool just get a free kick? Yeah.
So I'm expecting Liverpool to go hard in the early exchanges.
Always. That is how they try to dominate proceedings. They'll play a high line. They'll try to
They
be
will
always.
gegenpress.
They'll be on the front foot always. Jurgen Klopp's side usually want to start off really well, and we know that is what Liverpool has done for the past few seasons. So expecting them to come out. Can I say all guns blazing or all?
Good question by Jayesh Patil, who says, why don't English cricket fans be that abusive or dangerous as
I can answer this one. It's pretty
Yes,
simple.
please go ahead.
So one thing, cricket in England is a pretty elitist sport.
yeah.
Yes.
So the crowds are very different. England matches, like I remember this tweet from an English journalist who after the scenes in Wembley said that I'm glad I don't cover England internationally because international England football matches tend to bring out even the common village idiot. His words.
Oops.
So the fans who come there are actually, the type who embrace that, stereotype of we're gonna, cause some havoc. So unfortunately, that is the mentality among a lot of the fans, which is what we've seen till even now. So it really is a problem in that regard. And that's your answer. English cricket fans, generally speaking, English cricket fans are more on the I remember the crowd.
You go to Lords and you realize the difference between the crowds.
Exactly.
As simple as that. People in the MCC, they won't even let you inside the pavilion without wearing a tie, without wearing proper formals.
Yeah.
So that's.
So, Himanshu, I tell you what, we'll let you go. You take a break, charge your phone, and we'll see you in the halftime.
No, we might see him if Liverpool scores. Or
Yeah, if
something,
it's a big
maybe.
goal or something like that, if there's some celebration, then
Buy a
we'll have you.
shield or some weapons to defend you just in case.
Yeah, Himanshu, can you hear?
Beer bottles
I'm sure-
lying on the ground.
On India Today in the evening here IST Himanshu, we saw you were wearing a Liverpool scarf. I hope it is still with you.
No, I, being a gentleman, I returned it to the gentleman. It doesn't belong to me, and I will not have a Liverpool scarf with me.
Okay. Just in case.
Yeah, just in case. No, I would still have my Barcelona scarf. It's in my bag. It's always there.
Okay, Himanshu, take care.
See you in
Charge
a
your
bit.
batteries.
Okay,
We'll see you in a bit. Bye bye from
Okay.
all of us.
Sure. Okay, Nikhil. Okay,
but,
thank you guys. Okay.
But to our viewers, we're here live. We are here throughout for the next 2 hours. And Karan Kumar says, we'll watch the match with the broadcaster, but be here on Sports Today and listen to you guys, Karan. That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea of a watch party. We can take a few more questions.
No signal.
Yes, Sajad, Real Madrid fan, you have something to say?
The signal lost at Sports Studio.
No, here we have.
No,
No, here we have, it says no signal.
We don't need signal.
this is our signal.
No, by the way, it is raining outside.
Here
It was.
It was.
Was.
Hey, that was not even a rain.
It's a drizzle.
Not even a drizzle.
Oh my god. Okay, Bappa Aditya wants to know who's better, Courtois or Alisson? I like Courtois, yeah. He's a what?
I have to say, I'll also pick Alisson. I'll also pick
No,
Alisson.
yeah, Courtois.
Courtois has useless.
Even though he's a Madrid keeper.
No, he's
and I
also
should.
former Chelsea keeper.
Yes.
That is where the sentiments are coming.
No. Useless with his feet.
Yeah.
Distribution
No,
is
it's very good,
non-existent.
Alisson
And
is
the shot
brilliant.
stopper also, Alisson is better. Alisson is the best all-round goalkeeper in the world.
I
for
agree.
me.
I like Courtois. Even though I don't like the club.
He really forces out of my club, so he can go. Be happy at Real.
No, he was very good.
CA Rajiv, you can swap
I
with
like
me.
Labrani strong.
Just that I don't have a degree. CA Rajiv is saying I have to leave KPMG. Nikhil sir, Nikhil sir, can I join as a CA? CA, I thought you were saying cricket analyst. I am ready with a lesser salary, but I want to be part of your shows. CA Rajiv, can I swap with you? You can take my place, I can. KPMG, I think it suits me also, you know. I
That's
think
Sahil
KPMG is
Bhatia, I
in
guess.
Gurgaon or
Super chat. Sahil Bhatia.
By the way, before we go to that, Jayesh Patil's question. So you guys are getting late for home today. Will you get overtime? Do you get overtime? There is
or
nothing.
CL, casual
Or
leave
casual
also.
leave. No, there is nothing like
Siddharth
that.
will get lot of overtime, don't worry.
But there's nothing like that. By the way, for CA Rajiv, this is an answer to your question also. But Jayesh Patil's question that there is no overtime, there is no compensatory offs and things like that in journalism. You are just working and working and working.
And working.
There. Shivam is saying not.
That's the passion speaking.
That is the passion.
That's the passion.
Like Shivam,
there
our
was
producer,
passion
is
for
saying.
something else also a little while back.
No, he says because we love our job. That's why we on it. So it doesn't matter. See, we come here because we love doing this and we are here every day doing what we love. So we don't treat it as a job. Yes, Sahil Bhatia's question, super chat says, considering it's the final of the IPL tomorrow, commitment from this team is love. Sports Today has been a revelation. Wow, Sahil.
I think they already know the
So-
result, so that is why they're not too worried about the final tomorrow. Right?
Yeah, Gujarat Titans are winning it.
शिवम कौन जीतेगा तुम कल कौन जीतेगा हाँ let's see because he knows he has to get a jersey from me.
And by the way, he's gunning for a Gujarat Titans jersey.
That's
So 9 minutes gone, 0-0 still. Liverpool on the attack.
Dominating possession right now.
Yes, Liverpool dominating
In
possession.
case you're wondering what the problem is, I think there's been some storm or something. So all of us are like kind of streaming it on our phones.
Yeah.
But, they don't care where you're streaming it.
It's a watch party.
Oh,
Is it-
No, yeah, I
Is
saw
it because of,
Your stream is delayed, my friend.
2 seconds behind, I guess.
signal issue? Is it because of something happening outside?
Yes.
Huh?
That's what he said.
Yes. But there was thunder and lightning I saw. No, I was,
The storm was brewing.
CA Rajiv, I'm sure if you work with the KPMG, you must be there. You must be staying in Gurgaon. I can come over to your place to stay.
Love Rami says we have 3 Diaz in the house today. Luis Diaz, Mariana Diaz and Shane Diaz.
Oh.
Nice one. Love it.
Yes.
And what about Cameron Diaz?
Sure, we are related. I'll give a call.
Take that mic.
Cameron Diaz.
Okay, Jagdish says he was going to go to sleep, but then he saw Sports Today is live. and he decided to. I missed the comment because we have gone. Oh, Jagdish is saying waiting for Sidvi's dance after today's match.
What the Libra dance?
Yeah, the BU dance.
View, yeah. If RR win,
Can I answer this Anish Malhotra?
please.
He's saying to me,
हाँ.
he's saying, Rahul sir, please tell me honestly, how much do you follow football or know about it? या सिर्फ रात को दोस्तों के साथ टाइम पास
करने
आए हो? Just kid. अच्छा.
He's kidding. You know.
No, I think you're right. It's not time pass, but yes. So
It's a watch-along. Everyone's invited, like you guys are also watching it with us.
And it's not just us. We're all watching it together.
Yeah.
And to be very honest, I don't follow football too much, and I'm being very honest. Recently, ever since I joined the television medium, big television medium, to be very honest, off late football, I won't say I've lost interest. It's just that I've been too much into cricket and Olympic sports. That's it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I used to follow football, but off late, no. And I hope I'll get to learn something. So that is the reason. But then I can't watch anything here.
It's coming.
There
It's
is no
coming.
signal.
It's coming. नवीन का
it
comment
coming
लेके
or-
जाना नीचे.
Scroll slightly down.
हाँ. Why football is not popular in India as cricket? Is it because of the '83 World Cup win? No. There's a gazillion reasons for that.
Yeah.
It'll take a long time to explain.
Some other day.
Yes, some other day. No, actually, what you can do, can I suggest something? Shivam, just bring one of those chairs and put the chair here and then put the phone. Then it's closer to us. That's too far, na? Laptop would work. Do you have a laptop?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you can bring the laptop.
Until it's a temporary solution.
Yeah. So,
To me, it's absolutely fine. I can just see the colors white and red. That's it. I don't need to
Well,
know.
that's one thing I love about these two teams. Both of them, the colors, the same. There's no switch in combination or anything.
Yeah.
Pure white, pure red. Simple as.
correct.
No frills.
Yep. There's an attack by Liverpool.
Oh, and Luis Diaz, my namesake. Namesake.
Cameron Diaz.
No, I thought you were mentioning so many Diaz, so I
Sir Rajiv.
throw in one.
Sir Rajiv says, I do live in Gurgaon. But Rahul, you will hate watching numbers and laws 12 hours every day. Believe me.
Laws I might hate, numbers I may not.
Love Rami, Siri sir, आप भी कुछ बोल लो.
Come on,
as I
Siri,
said-
all for you. Go
Come
for
on.
it.
Okay,
As I
see.
said, numbers hate me. I don't hate numbers. Mathematics used to hate me. I never.
See,
hated
there are
mathematics.
two stalwarts here on football, Sid M and Shane. Okay, they know the
Yes.
intricacies of the game a lot deeper than I can. So, if a question's asked, I will try and answer that. But I will not dictate the course of the discussions as it is because these two know their stuff.
नहीं मेरे हाथ में ठीक है.
I
मैं
just want to
कहता
say,
सबके लिए
Sidvi, don't sell yourself short. We know that you're also great with football. So, just enjoy and enjoy it with the
I
family.
mean, if this is the first time I'm ever doing a watch party when it comes to football. If I may ask you guys, what was your first memory of the Champions League? I mean, that got you hooked to this. Which was the first match that you saw? For you, it must be 1999.
99 World Cup final, I'm saying. 99 Champions League final. And because of that final, I started watching football, by the way.
Yeah.
And I did not see it live. I saw some repeat telecast of that game. It was coming on some channel. I don't even remember the channel. But I remember watching what had happened. And like, which club is this? Manchester United. After that, I remember used to watch them on Star Sports and other broadcasters when they would put out Premier League. Because a lot of games would be happening at the same time.
Correct.
So I still managed to catch United game here and there, but I think so it was around that Cristiano Ronaldo transfer when I started watching football like properly.
Yep.
I was a 10-12 year old if I'm not wrong.
Anyway, that 99 Champions League game has even gotten a mention in Steve Waugh's autobiography because they were playing the World Cup at that time, the Cricket World Cup. They were staring down the barrel.
By the way, who's got a Sony Live subscription? Yeah, so if you can log in here,
Why don't you log in from
they are logging. Very nice.
That's actually an easier thing.
So-
You will not be able to. Achha.
They can, yeah.
So Steve Ogg did mention that Manchester United versus Bayern game at Real Madrid was the real motivation for him to go for the World Cup title. Nikhil, what was your first Champions League?
I honestly can't remember, but I tell you, my initial football memories are all football World Cup related.
World Cup.
Same,
Yeah.
same.
For me,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
Champions League never got.
I have vague memories of 86, very vague one, the Maradona, but 90 World Cup onwards, I remember everything. Like 90
Oh yes.
onwards,
Matthias.
Italia 90.
Full
Yeah.
From that I can remember every
West
match.
Germany.
86 vaguely I remember watching live. Now I remember more because having read and written about 86 a bit more. But in terms of memory from pictures and watching it, 86 Mexico. Yeah, that's the first one. And then football, club football, mostly La Liga memories are there more than Champions League memories. So.
Exactly.
For me, I think the first proper football memories I had.
You know what you can do? Actually have this Shivam full screen match. हम ये comments यहाँ से
We'll take from the
देखेंगे.
phone, yeah. So, okay, first football memories for me again didn't come from club football. It came from the 2002 World Cup.
Oh,
because
yeah.
again, summer holidays.
South Korea, Japan.
Oh yeah, South Korea, Japan, perfect, like amazingly good timings for India. Because
Yeah.
it's happening during the day.
2002.
Summer, summer holidays going on. You're sitting carefree, and that's what actually got me hooked. Because at that point, previously I would only watch cricket. That was the most dominant sport.
Was it Gus Hiddink who was coaching South Korea?
Yes,
Yes.
Right.
yes.
That
took them
I
there,
remember
yes.
properly. Them lifting
Penalty
him
wins against
in the
Italy,
air.
Spain.
Yeah.
They lost
So
to
that
Germany.
was, that was my first memory, and I remember I had a soft spot for, and still do have a soft spot for, England because of my grandma. So because of that, I started following, and then obviously on TV you'd see Premier League and stuff like that. I just developed an affinity for Chelsea. No real reason. It's just I think I like blue. So because of that, I started following them, and that was.
Okay, lots of comments. I want to take that. Kanish Kiyar wants to know: will Benzema win Ballon d'Or? Quick, anyone comments? I think he's the favorite.
If he can win
I
the,
think if he wins the Champions
Yes.
League, then he wins.
I think he's a shoo-in for
Okay.
sure.
Yep.
Okay,
I agree with them.
that's the first question answered. Andrew Singh has a question for you, Rahul. He wants to know, Rahul sir, your neck must be fine today.
What happened to his neck?
That's what I was
Hoping after the
wondering.
match.
But still, I still have to.
I got it.
speak to-
I got it.
So tell Andrew that.
I just got it.
Andrew wants to know.
Andrew is promoting secularism in this country, and I like that.
Andrew Singh.
Andrew Singh.
Okay, Aryan is saying, I thought you guys would be here with drinks and all. We are with drinks.
We are.
I'm having a drink that gives you wings. I'm not going to take the name. It gives you wings. He's having the desi version of that gives wings.
Wings.
They had lemonade, the two of them.
Lemonade.
Yes, they got. We've got cakes and cookies as well, which will be opening up very soon. Cupcakes and all, courtesy Shin Diaz.
Diaz's mother.
Cameron.
Yes.
Mala auntie.
Mala auntie. Yes.
Thank you, Mala auntie, if you're watching us.
Okay.
Mala auntie Jai Ho.
Naveen Veluswamy saying, I do not follow football at all, but came here to see you guys. Still fun to watch your conversations. He's a doctor, but still sometimes I envy you guys get paid to speak about what you like.
That is, I think, the most
That
fun
is-
part of our job.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely.
Best part of our job, yes. Farid is saying, Nikhil sir, I watched a video of Will India play World Cup football. Thank you, Farid, for watching that.
When we host the FIFA World Cup.
Okay, Krish Jaiswal is saying, no, that's a good.
that
He's right.
Yeah.
He's
He's
right.
correct.
He's very right.
When we have the,
Yes.
when we'll get
We-
the hosting rights, we will
Yes.
definitely play.
Yes.
He's taking care.
Chris Jaiswal is saying,
Chris Jaiswal. Another
Secular.
secular.
Chris Jaiswal. So,
Chris
Chris
Jaiswal.
Jaiswal.
Chris नहीं है.
Arey,
Krish.
Krish.
You said Chris. I thought you
Krish.
said Chris.
That Krish. That,
Krish. Chris
what-
Jaiswal. Hit upright
Great save by Courtois.
By the way, before the match has started, we were asked to make our predictions as to who do you think will the standard. I picked. I had.
Courtois saved
Courtois
it.
saved it first though. See,
Yes.
I said great save by
That's why I said Courtois is the best keeper.
Brendan Stark.
God, come on.
But by the way,
Mane.
So Courtois, when he was up and coming, he was a lone player at Atletico. There was actually
He was fantastic.
He was fantastic there. He
Yes.
was on loan from Chelsea. He came back to Chelsea
Yes.
afterwards. When he was there, this became viral. They do this thing called Thieboing. What was Thieboing? He had this very unique way that every time he went for a save, he'd go with both hands. So it became like a. Remember, Vine existed. It was a thing before the precursor to
Vine,
TikTok.
Vine, yes, yes.
So it became a thing that you'd do this thing. You'd all try and just make that thing. It was called Thieboing. So
Oh.
some viral knowledge for you guys.
These were the kind of saves they did in that quarterfinal against Brazil, 2018.
Yeah.
Courtois. It was simply fantastic.
Okay.
Florentino Perez is in the house.
Of course, he'll be Real Madrid.
Krish Jaiswal's question, guys.
Is
Would you guys rather choose Diaz or Vinicius?
Depends.
which Diaz?
Which Diaz?
Luis.
Luis Diaz.
I mean, that's a good question. I would
choose
still go with
Diaz.
Vinicius. I go with Vinicius right now.
I'd also go with Vinicius.
Again,
I-
Diaz
His
has had
speed.
half a good season in Liverpool. Give him time.
You know, Indian fans could have seen Vinicius at the Under 17 World Cup. He was signed last moment
By
his
Real,
club.
correct.
Yeah. So he was going to come with the Brazil team.
Yes.
But last moment pulled out because Real signed him and refused to send him.
Yeah. It's at the discretion of the clubs, unfortunately.
Yes. It just happened
And there is
that time.
Diaz.
I only
So-
got to know about that somebody by this name exists in this world yesterday. When I asked Shane, how do you pronounce this?
Vinicius.
Vinicius Junior.
Junior.
So in the under 17,
Very quick.
Vinicius Junior.
Very quick. You'll see him.
Yeah.
in the under 17 World Cup, one like star kid who I kind of got.
Yeah, the American guy.
Yeah, Josh Sargent.
Correct.
Currently at Norwich.
Yes.
Is a big idol, Christian Pulisic.
Oh, I didn't know.
American.
I saw that
American.
game. I saw that game where he played live at the Nehru Stadium.
Yeah, I was covering it. Wait.
Oh no, I just went as a
Another guy who made it because Phil Foden.
with a free pass.
That England team had some
Some
serious
serious
talent.
I've covered 2 Nehru Cups.
Oh, so have I at Ambedkar Stadium.
Yeah.
I didn't cover. I went to just watch.
I covered and very religiously. This was way back. I think must have been around 10-12 years ago.
More, yeah.
Then
India won.
yeah,
Both times.
I think
Fantastic.
once they had
Kazakhstan, they beat.
Iran, if I'm not wrong.
Not Iran.
Once
Not Iran.
2010, if I'm not wrong, they had beaten Iran, and one more time. And actually, I used to follow Indian football pretty closely.
Oh no, Indian football is fun, yeah.
Yeah. So and that England team you're talking about, Foden was there, Callum Hudson-Odoi was there.
Odoi, yes.
There was also, I think, Jadon Sancho almost came. Borussia Dortmund last minute said no. Otherwise, Sancho was in that same age group. Mark Guehi, currently at Crystal Palace, was the captain of that team. So a lot of talent.
Divyansh Devgan is saying Toni Kroos is the most classy player I've seen in football. Just so effortless, big fan. Which is
Thiago would
true.
like a word with you.
Yeah, actually.
I love Thiago too.
His form has dipped a little, I think.
You see, the difference with Kroos is
His peak was that 7-1 Brazil.
Oh yeah.
His
Also,
peak was that.
I would say Kroos's peak
is
was
he still
Sweden.
that effective?
He is, because see why the thing with Kroos is people always say no, oh Kroos has slowed down. To which my question is, when was he ever fast? His game is always technique. It's always been about his technique, which is why he was never appreciated in Germany. In
Yeah.
Germany, it's always about work rate, gegenpressing, run hard. He never ran hard. If anything, he runs in first gear. But he can
More bothered about his
It's
pick
all about
and
the
span
passing
game.
hard passes like it's nothing.
Same goes for Luka Modric also. A lot of
Modric-
people had
Modric
written
is
him off,
legit.
okay.
Modric is
A lot of people had written
Oh,
him off.
he's too good.
and
There he
then-
is.
And then
Talking
you
about Modric.
saw those brilliant that one pass in that game against
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Why you
No, no,
remind me?
Modric is a genius.
Just
man, I
because
have
you
to
are
say.
a fan.
Genius.
In fact, a little while ago, I was discussing the very same thing with Shane about the Real Madrid of 2017
that when they won
And
3 or
3 or
4.
4.
and
Yes.
the lineup they had.
Yeah.
All these players.
A lot of them are still there. So
I think first appearance was from Benzema.
There's Vinicius. You're saying Vinicius? There's Vinicius. Vinicius cross he just saved.
Yeah, that was Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius's best moment, that dummy to Fernandinho.
Oh, man.
That was just moments later, by the way, before Fernandinho had assisted
Yeah,
for a
from
goal.
right back.
Yeah, he's playing
Okay.
as right back, and then the dummy from Vinicius.
By the way, Kroos, I think his peak was that Sweden match also.
Yeah, I'm saying
95th
he's
minute he
still
scored in
his
that
field
World Cup.
because technical skills don't really go
Yeah.
away. pace will go, but he never had pace.
You see that Modric pass, that is for me the pass of the season.
Yeah.
Okay, where Rodrigo scored the goal
Yes.
and leveled things up with Chelsea.
And
On aggregate, it was
and
just brilliant
Modric,
to
one
watch.
of the goals of the 2018 World Cup for me against Argentina. What a goal that
He was the Ballon d'Or
But I think
winner.
at that time, I think he was amongst the best.
Amongst the
top 3 players.
That way, yeah.
No, he was. He
By
won
the way,
Yes,
was Virat
he
Kohli's
was-
favorite.
Anurag wanted to say
Best
something.
player that season.
Because
He wanted to say
fandom,
something.
Like
Give him.
Spanish league has always been about that slow pace thing because
Technique, yeah.
technique and
Tiki-taka.
everything. And
Tiki-taka.
like when you compare it with Premier League, why Premier League is being followed
It's
by
overrated.
a lot of
you may not
yeah.
agree with me.
I also
No, but-
don't agree with you.
But again,
One of the most overrated player, because at that time I actually used to follow. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but at that time I used to follow football pretty closely. One of the most overrated player that I've ever seen is Wayne Rooney.
no,
I
that's
don't know. A lot of people may not agree with me.
Yeah. I mean, I think he was not a bad player, but he was overhyped.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For me,
that's
English,
that's
on
Yeah.
English media.
I am saying
Yes.
English
He was
media
a-
must have overhyped him.
Yes,
But
English
But he was
media.
amazing for Man United. His work rate was insane.
No, I'm saying he was not a bad player. He was hyped much more
I'm
than
saying
the player
that team was
he
with
was.
Anderson and all in midfield.
Do you
Because there
know-
were players like Ruud van Nistelrooy, Cristiano Ronaldo, Wayne Rooney up front.
I'll give you an unpopular opinion on Wayne Rooney. His career was sacrificed by Sir Alex Ferguson to get Ronaldo working.
Yeah.
Because if it were not for Rooney putting in the dirty work, Ronaldo would not be the player he was. It's not a coincidence, by the way, and I'll point this out. After Ronaldo left both Manchester United and Real Madrid, Rooney had his best season in Manchester United, goal scoring wise. Benzema flourished at Real. Not a coincidence. Who does the dirty work for Ronaldo? That's inside.
Ronaldo is a better player than Rooney.
No, debatable. In their young days, Rooney had
No, but
no one knew
overall,
about-
but overall you
That's
can't.
why. That's why Ferguson.
Even though I'm a Messi fan, but
he saw the
Rooney
future.
can't compare to
He saw the future.
Ronaldo.
Non-comparable. I agree.
He sacrificed
Can't be
Rooney.
compared.
Sacrifice Rooney.
No, but even if somebody did the dirty yards, you still have to capitalize at the end.
My entire point is everyone
Ronaldo was the master of capitalizing it. No,
Ronaldo was the master of capitalizing because he was given that opportunity.
Yeah.
Anurag, can you just defend Ronaldo for a moment here?
No, let him finish what he was
So I'm
saying.
not bagging on Ronaldo, but he sacrificed Rooney. Simple. He also made Tevez work like an absolute dog.
Question
Carlos
for you.
Tevez. Oh.
Question for you. Is Rahul sir really 28 years of age?
I'll turn 28 next year.
बस ठीक है. Done. Okay.
I just said this must have been.
Please,
10,
could
12 years
everyone
ago.
share their favorite team to win the World Cup?
Which World Cup?
Qatar.
This one.
I'll say something and I'll
Football.
get kicked
We are
out of
talking
here.
football here.
No,
Football.
I'll get kicked out of here if I give my opinion.
By England.
It's coming home.
ये साला कप नाम दे.
They are actually that it's coming home is synonymous with Isala Cup number.
Actually, to be fair, It's Coming Home was actually the anthem for the 1966
I know.
World Cup.
And it came home then.
No,
after
it
that.
came. Actually, it was not for them winning it. It was due to the fact that they were hosting the tournament. That's it. It's just become a meme in recent years.
It became a meme because all these
It's
guys
coming
hyped it up.
home.
देखो जीतेगा तो India.
India ही.
As simple as that.
Anybody else? Picking their
Spain.
team?
Huh?
Espana. Okay.
Spain always.
Spain always.
ठीक है. That's his wish यार. England, Spain.
Actually, some
India नहीं खेल रहा है. जब host करेगा तब खेलेगा.
No,
तब
see,
फट
why
अभी
Spain?
pick करो.
Love the language, know the language. Rafael Nadal. And also Spain.
He would love it if Camilla calls him Siri.
Yeah, that's his pick. He doesn't have to give reason.
exactly.
He is decided.
He's
Now come on, pick yours.
I need to think.
Argentina, Brazil, simple.
It is as simple.
Portugal.
I'm actually gonna go with Portugal this
But
time.
actually, if not England, I want Argentina. I want Argentina just for Messi.
I'm also going with Argentina for Messi.
I would have chosen Italy, but Italy did not qualify.
Argentina, Shivam also.
See, I told I have told this to Shane also. What is the one thing
On
that
paper, actually, I would go with Portugal.
Portugal, okay.
Nah.
No, Portugal. A lot of time people don't see they've got some amazing players right
The
now.
problem is they don't know how to use said
I
amazing
agree.
players in a simple system.
This is exactly how England was back in those days.
Yeah,
when
I
they had
agree.
Stevie G, Frank Lampard,
Wayne
Wayne
Rooney,
Rooney,
Michael
everybody, Michael
David
Carrick
Beckham.
there.
David Beckham.
some big names and still.
I've told this to Shane also. What is the one thing that will break the internet? Argentina versus Portugal
In the
World
final.
Cup final. Imagine if that happens.
That's true.
Messi versus
No, but
Ronaldo.
with
one last
that
time.
Argentina-Brazil final also, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh yes.
And it's never happened. So
No, but
It's an
Argentina
India-Pakistan
won't
final.
happen
It's
only.
kind of like
It happened in the Copa and it was pretty vicious this time.
Who all?
No, final they didn't play, no?
Yeah.
Final,
No,
yeah.
final.
Yeah.
Messi won, started crying after winning it.
obviously.
Copa, that too even nice.
That too at the Maracana.
And Neymar, in fact, came and hugged him.
Yes.
Yeah, because they're good friends from their Barca days.
And PSG, it was not there.
Now in
Now
PSG.
PSG.
In fact,
But by then, I think Messi.
No,
Messi
Messi was still at Barcelona.
Still at Barca.
Yeah.
In fact, he capped what was a very good season at Barca. Remember, he made them win the
Yeah.
Copa.
Yes.
Unreal numbers he was putting up in a horrible team. Like, sorry to say, but they were really bad at that.
Yeah,
Under
yeah.
Koeman.
Yeah. No, because Koeman was a rubbish coach. Absolutely.
Koeman was bad, so bad at Everton that he got replaced by Sam Allardyce.
Exactly.
And he was good enough to coach Barca.
Yeah.
He got nonsense.
No, they went sometime with this persona as a player.
So,
Yeah.
who all are still playing for Argentina? Di Maria is still there?
Yeah,
Di
yeah.
Maria is
Di Maria is still there.
And Messi, of course.
The current lot, though, they have some very good
They had
attackers.
Aguero.
Aguero is not there, na? Aguero is
Yeah.
retired.
He had that heart issues. no?
Yeah.
never told me. And
He didn't
Aguero.
inform you.
You know, but I have met. See, I met Lothar Matthäus. I've
Wow.
met Sergio Ramos.
World Cup winning.
And,
Did he put you?
I met Sergio Ramos a day before he was to play the El Clasico. Next
He
day,
definitely two-footed him.
I think that was
2 days before the El Clasico.
not 2 days, a day before. I said it is not possible, and I met him in Qatar. And his match was not in Qatar. His
Yeah.
match was supposed to be somewhere else. I can't remember. This must have been in 2010.
No, if it's an El Clasico, must have been in Spain only.
Yes.
Either Madrid or-
yes. So what happened? I think a day before that, he took a private jet to fly out to Qatar, Doha. Met a sheikh, took a round in that sheikh's two-seater Lamborghini. Got out, went back to the jet.
Back.
And which club does he play for now? PSG, which is owned by Qataris.
There.
And I said, this is not
The
possible.
deal, maybe you witnessed the deal happening there.
No, but that was 2010 he's talking about.
So what?
No, so what? Sometime-
Must have been in
I
talks.
I am saying, but he came to PSG after ages.
Doesn't
I saw the
matter.
future.
There's some deal.
I saw the future.
Yeah.
But so it is still somehow 0-0 in this match.
Lothar Matthäus, man.
No, actually,
Lothar
the kind of
Matthäus.
attacks Liverpool had sort of like just fizzled out now.
Wait, you're talking about
Love Rami is saying, yeah, you're thinking too much, Rahul sir. Chalo, bol do, Bermuda hi bol do.
Senegal.
Senegal.
Well, Senegal have one player I am very close
Sadio
to.
Mane.
No,
No, I'm
Edouard
saying
Mendy.
Sadio Mane. is
Edouard
also
Mendy
there.
was, that man's story is so inspirational.
They
the
won.
Chelsea keeper.
They won the.
No, do you know what his thing was? By 23, he was looking for, he was unemployed, he had no club.
Relationship.
He was actually in unemployment, those dole lines he used to be in. He had given up on a career in football. He became a reserve keeper in some second division team. 2-3 years later, Chelsea are signing him, he ends up winning the Champions League.
And then.
Oh, Mo Salah.
Mo Salah.
Heads it straight into the hands of Courtois.
Okay. Rahul Rai is speaking Belgium. VKS is speaking Argentina just for
Belgium as a
Messi.
sporting nation. I think overall, if you see, be it hockey, football, any sport, I think they are the most improved sporting nation in the
I
last
think this is the last
10,
World
12
Cup
years.
for Belgium for the golden generation.
Yeah, golden girl overrated, yeah.
I'm saying they have not won anything now.
Exactly.
Go
Exactly.
the
Africa and
knockouts
New
and
Zealand.
get knocked out.
Football.
Yeah,
South Africa and New
did
Zealand.
I do agree
Senegal
with that. Kind
ever
of like South
qualify
Africa
for
and
the
New
World
Zealand.
Cup after?
2002.
Yeah.
After that?
No.
18 was their peak, I believe. 18,
Yeah.
they had the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
chance in
If they
2018.
couldn't do it
Yeah,
then.
peak Hazard, peak De Bruyne, peak Lukaku.
Now I'm not even sure whether Hazard is at his peak.
Hazard is done. I'm sorry, I hate saying it, but it's true.
Even company.
Vincent Kompany.
Vincent Kompany.
Yeah.
No, actually, that team had the Hazard brothers. That team had Courtois.
Very overrated.
I'm saying that team has Courtois. No, but talking what he was goal.
Brother also.
By the way, Thorgan has. He's got. There are 3 brothers.
All
Right?
play football?
Yes.
All
His
play
mother was a
football.
footballer. She played football with Eden in the Valley. 3 months.
Thorgan is with Dortmund.
Yes, Thorgan Hazard is a Dortmund right now.
Harsh Tekta says, visiting this channel for the very first time, seems you guys have ripped these bean bags.
By the way, we have to tell you guys, we have borrowed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
we haven't ripped them. We
talk
borrowed
to the
them.
real owners.
Just got them from
Yes.
24/7.
And no.
Oh, that was
bit of pinball there.
Who was
bad defending
was
from
that Liverpool guy heading?
Yes,
That's
yes,
for
yes.
distribution.
Yes.
Look at that for distribution. My God.
Alisson.
You know what's my biggest regrets about Alisson? Before Chelsea signed Kepa, they actually tried to hijack Liverpool's move for Alisson. He didn't agree to move.
Of course.
We signed Kepa. Kepa! 71 million bench warmer. 81 million, I think.
Arisa Bagala, right?
Yeah.
Kepa Arrizabalaga.
Arita Balaga.
So it's like with all Z's in Spain is
yeah,
pronounced
Basque.
TH.
No, it's,
yeah, he's Basque. Of
he's
course,
Basque,
from,
yeah.
he was signed from Athletic Bilbao.
Bilbao, yeah. El País. You know the most popular newspaper in Spain, right? El País.
That was Marca.
Marca.
No, it's El País.
Not sure.
You know what does it stand for? The country.
Oh, Basque country.
El País Vasco.
Of course. Yeah.
So Basque is Vasco.
Yeah, the Basque country.
Basque country. So
We have our own Vasco da Gama.
They say you're not in Spain now, you're in the Basque country.
yes.
So Sarthak Shukla says, I only know 3 players from the current playing lot in football, but still watching this. Watch along.
Thank you.
You.
Soumya Bhardwaj has a request, sir, please do a watch along for the IPL finals. Imposter Gamer is saying something that Anurag pointed out, that don't you think Belgium is an underdog like New Zealand in cricket?
Absolutely.
They're not really an underdog because they had a very good crop of talent come. I remember.
Yeah, but they've done nothing.
There were ton of them were at Chelsea.
Yeah.
Besides, you had Eden Hazard, you had Kevin De Bruyne, young Romelu Lukaku. Then you had even the likes of the Musunda brothers, 3 brothers who Chelsea signed all of them. Like hell with it. We'll sign 3 of them.
Well, Batshuayi, right?
Oh yeah, Michy
Michy
Batshuayi.
Batshuayi.
Yes, of course.
No, but Chelsea have signed some crazy players of there. Salah was there, Kevin De Bruyne was there,
BRB gonna cry.
and they have let them go and see what kind of players they have become.
I
Kevin
blame
De Bruyne
Mourinho.
at Manchester City,
Mourinho.
Salah at Liverpool. They've all gone to some other club.
Mourinho.
He's gone to Germany. Salah went to Roma, and from there where they've come and
Mourinho.
dominating English football.
Both of them were sold by Mourinho. The club had them signed for peanuts, and he sold them. He's like, no, I want proven talent.
There was a
Who
time
this
I
proven talent?
remember
Willian.
every great talent you would look at in Europe, you'd be like, oh, Chelsea have them. They are on loan at some other club, but Chelsea are the
That to be fair,
owners.
right now, even with the academy, Chelsea's academy is top notch. The current crop of talent itself, if you have to look at it,
Mason
lot of
Mount.
them- Mason Mount.
For me, one of my favorite
And by the way,
players.
2 Chelsea talents have gone to Italy and won trophies. Fikayo
Fikayo-
Tomori at AC Milan,
Tammy Abraham
at
at AS Roma.
yes.
How is Jamie Vardy has joined us, as
Oh.
he often does, but he's today he's saying you never walk alone. He's gone with that.
Oh,
Oh.
YNWA ho gaya, sir.
I can guess why, because he was involved in that litigation case with Wayne Rooney's wife, no? So he's supporting Liverpool. I know everything,
Damn.
even tabloid nonsense.
Yes.
You know what is that dubbed, by the way, in England? They dubbed it, I'm not kidding, Wagatha Christie.
Nice.
That's very clever.
Very nice.
Wagatha
Very
Christie.
smart.
No, we're talking about English fans and their creativity. So Arsenal fans came up with this chant for Olivier Giroud when he was at the club. You know what it was? They took the chorus rendition of the Beatles song Hey Jude,
Oh,
and they made it Giroud.
Giroud, yes,
Very
yes,
clever.
yes.
Very clever.
Well, Wagatha Christie, you'd see, they sound like Elmer Fudd. He always said with a wab. Oh, I've got a wabbit. So, Wagatha Christie.
Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudd.
That's a blast from the past.
Say hi to Pavan Dhankara, who's watching us from Melbourne.
Hello.
It is
Yeah,
early
for him,
morning.
for him, he must have woken up at 7 a.m. or something in there.
Yeah.
And there's an attack going on.
Ooh, that's a close one.
Ah,
That's a corner.
Corner.
Mane, right?
Yes, Sadio Mane. Whatever.
Ziddi Dil Mane na.
Okay, can you that same link will work for Himanshu?
We have to gender different.
He's saying that he's got some nice visuals and fans come live.
Oh.
Let's go.
Sorry?
Himanshu has some good visuals and fans. I hope you get a goal.
He's saying the sun is setting. The visuals are beautiful.
Wow.
I can do live. So let's go.
Ooh,
Let's go to Paris.
Come on, Anderson. I actually said, come on, Anderson. Because I knew he can strike it from that
Yeah,
distance.
he did
Well off
strike
target
it.
in the end.
Well off target, but
his goals.
huh?
He scored one against Chelsea also. I remember that tipping shot. Always.
I don't rate him very highly as a player, but these sort of shots sometimes they come
very
off.
underrated player, Jordan Henderson, for me.
Guys, I'm just going through the comments.
Yeah.
There was one statement that I made. I think Vinay Pratap Singh is referring to the very same statement that I once made, or a couple of times that I made. Let's not repeat it here again.
वो same link क्यों नहीं चल सकता शिवम?
Once it ends, it ends. It
It
expires.
expires.
Okay.
Zoom is like that. In fact, Zoom, if you're on a free thing for more than 1 hour, you can't go.
Yeah.
This is a new one that you've sent, na?
Is Kevin?
So I'll have to forward it to him, right?
No,
I've sent it.
Acha, okay, cool.
Already.
What was the question?
Benzema, Madrid.
Kevin De Bruyne. Is he the best midfielder?
Yes.
I have to say definitely yes.
We had him, yeah.
By the way, just to
Imagine-
let everyone know, there's a live blog on the Sportstuck app,
Yeah.
Yes.
so you can check that out.
Follow that too. They
Yeah, you can go on the app, you can click on the scorecard, then you can go to the inside section, you'll find such good content there, so definitely check it out.
Yep.
This half seems to be, calming down a bit. I'll say that much.
Yes. I think they are
Yep.
now playing for the first.
And no, honestly, I think Real Madrid, the longer it goes, the better for them.
How will we see him now? No. Yeah, we guys.
Nah, phone pay.
Anyway, 3 minutes to go to the half time.
Yeah, can connect.
Okay.
But you remember, Shane, when you were watching the 2014 World Cup final? there was a
Actually, what
shot
you
of
can
the
do
price
is
of
half
Redeemer
time
with that
will happen, na?
sunset.
Then we'll go to him
because
half time.
Rio,
No, that was I think the best visual, right? That I could remember of the
3 minutes.
Cristo Rizante.
Yes.
He's already with us.
That 2010 World Cup final.
He's setting up.
Oh, baby.
Oh my
No.
No.
Oh, it could be in.
No, disallowed.
Disallowed.
Yeah, offside.
Offside.
He took too much time on that ball there.
Yeah.
Too much time. It had to be first time. Okay, we've got
Was he
We've
offside
got-
on this only?
Yeah, he was.
I think so he was offside on the ball. only.
Himanshu.
Yeah, first ball was offside. First ball was offside. This one.
Okay, Himanshu, what have you got for us?
When I was young, my coach used to always tell me.
As soon as I got
First time
live,
here.
because I think there was a bit of a delay, and there was of course a goal scored, and I think it was offside.
Yes.
But the fans behind, the noise was pretty electric. Because we saw all the bad of Paris, I thought I would show you something nice. The sun is about to set, and all the fans over here, as we can see, are watching the match here. There are fans over there. It's a very quiet street, this part, and the sun is setting in the streets here. There's no one here. The seats are barricaded. And you have all these fans over here watching the match on a small screen, not that big. On that side, we had the fan zone where all the crazy stuff was happening. So,
Yeah.
By the way, the check is still going on.
They're still checking, by the way.
Yeah. So if that first ball was not offside, then it should be a goal.
goal. It didn't seem offside.
Yeah, they're checking it. Maybe Himanshu will be able to tell us before, because we may be watching it a bit delayed.
Yes, streams normally are always a
yes, I think I got the goal before you guys. Yes, I did.
Hear the noise.
No, they're checking the goal now. They're checking the goal now. That was given an
check.
offside, but they're checking again now whether it could still be a goal. So there's a VAR check happening.
I think it should be a goal. Didn't look offside.
If
first one did
the
look
first one did look very close, but if that was not offside, then it should be a goal. I think.
We can't hear you, Himanshu.
No, I'm just having a look behind me. I'm just having a look behind me, just seeing what is happening, because I can see the screen from here, and I'm just seeing how the fans actually react now. I think the decision will come
I
anytime.
think that first one was off,
The visuals that I'm seeing, it looks mostly like replays rather than checking.
Yep.
Yeah, same for us.
If the decision comes, you'll get to know before us, and maybe we can see the live celebrations also. Because
I mean, Nikhil, the time we got live, at the exact same time the goal was scored. And I thought, what timing we have.
But what was
From
Alisson
just-
doing there? I know they messed it
What was
up.
even the defense?
Yeah, the Konate just
They
jumped
are
into it.
calling him best keeper. Yeah, come on, yeah.
But he is the best keeper.
He is. I also-
Courtois. Courtois.
Very clever. I don't think it's a goal.
Wow, how long? This is worse than cricket's DRS, yeah.
Live, actually,
Yeah, this is
television.
It was a very long.
He said Nitin Menon.
Nitin,
No, Steve Buckner.
No, it's not a goal. It's
not a goal. Not a goal.
Oh my god, what?
No. He's told us, but they are still waiting.
So there's a lot of booing happening behind me. So yeah, not a goal.
Not a goal.
And that's
No, but we are still behind. Now the goal check is still
No,
on.
that's
No, they're still.
Zidane.
That's their goal check. Now they've got check over,
no goal.
and
Is it
now
no goal? We'll know.
we've
No, check over, no goal, otherwise they would have started
Oh,
celebrating.
yeah, that's true.
Himanshu must have.
Yeah,
Because he-
Himanshu, no goal.
no. He told us about 20 seconds before.
Yeah, look, he was offside.
Yeah, and if you can clearly see what's still happening here. Like the
He was offside.
even here the Liverpool
Yeah,
fans
he
are
was
murmuring, the Brit fans everywhere.
Liverpool fans, Liverpool
So-
fans.
Yeah, but there's no goalkeeper, na.
Outside
So
of
it has to be the second.
I get it. Okay.
Second. There's a second player hona chahiye. So there's no keeper. So he becomes the last player. Yeah. So that's an offside.
Correct decision.
So that
now
first
can you
ball
put it?
was indeed onside then.
Can you get it now? Oh, so that's not a goal.
3 minutes of extra time.
I think they'll
they'll
extend it
What-
because the VAR check was
what
very
a-
long. No, also you have to remember this. In football, if they show 3 minutes added, that's the minimum time. If there's an injury delay, they will extend that time. So there was a
4 to 5
delay with
minutes,
VAR. So I think it'll go on for at least 4 to 5
4 to
minutes.
5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, the referee must have had a stopwatch on it, so you would know how much time.
Come on, you guys have a live atmosphere. There you go.
So judging by the action, I think.
So is there an extra, like, are we in extra time or not? No.
Yes, we are in extra time. Yes, about I think maybe a minute or two at max. Oh,
Yeah.
would that be a foul? I think he used his hand on Vinicius. He did.
He's claiming it.
He's
Referee did
telling you
not
that
think
Spanish
so.
football, they brush against players and they go down and it's given.
What was that ball?
Intercepted, well done.
But I have to say this
But
first
they scored
half,
right on time.
the first half
Perhaps all
was.
the delay that happened prior, I don't think you may want to extend it a lot more.
Yeah, that's also a possibility. Yeah.
You started 36 minutes late, so maybe
Yeah.
3 minutes is 3 minutes. And I think for VAR and the checking, I think it's
Yeah, your cricket matches keep going more than the time that is scheduled. Nobody says anything there. Like first half done. Himanshu, what are the fans saying? Got any fans with you?
Yeah, let me check if I can get few of them over here.
Yeah, the ones that are still sober.
You guys can continue talking. I will be
Yeah.
online and I will try to get someone.
Yeah. Okay.
So nil.
Guys, not the most exciting final so far. Let's be
No. Last year's final was way better in that regard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not the most exciting. Bapaditya says for me that was a goal, but no, Bapaditya, we saw the
according to the
replays. It
rules,
wasn't a goal.
no.
It was offside.
Unfortunate, but yes.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Well, just right
Cupcakes.
behind you.
So please.
Go and open it. It's just been live.
All you need to do is move your hand there.
Yeah, exactly. Look at the convenience.
There.
Oh my god. I'm taking the one with the most choco chips, by the way. Who wants?
Guys, everyone wants.
You
Come
can
on.
cut to us in cupcakes now.
Yeah. अरे उसको दो ना. Pass it on.
Lovely.
Take one
I'll get it.
Lovely.
Pass it on.
You guys are Liverpool fans, right? Yeah, okay. So can I we are live on a channel? Can you come here, please?
Shivam, cut him. He's
I
going to
think
talk
you are
to
English.
fans.
But we are from Switzerland. Where are you from?
Switzerland.
Nikhil, I have some Liverpool fans over here.
Yeah,
You
go
can
ahead,
just
go
come
ahead,
to me.
Himanshu.
Yes. So we have some extremely perfectionist Swiss fans for Liverpool. So guys, tell me, how was the first half for you so far? What do you make of the match?
Honestly, I didn't watch really well the game because there is a lot of people and the police come with us. And
Yes. So it was a problem to watch.
it's not too good to watch here.
Not good to watch. So which part of Switzerland are you from?
What?
Which part of Switzerland are you from? Where in Switzerland?
Near Geneva.
Near Geneva. So you flew specially for Paris to watch this match?
Yes, no, in train. We come in train.
You came in train just to watch the
Yes,
match?
just watch the
you are-
game and for the fan zone.
Okay.
But, too many people here. Too many people.
So you're a die-hard Liverpool fan then.
Yeah,
So you have come
die-hard.
all the way here to
Of
watch.
course.
So if whatever you saw of the match, it did look a bit boring. Who do you
bit boring, yes.
Yeah, but who do you think eventually can come out on top of the, according to you, whatever you have seen so far?
For me, it's a difficult game, but I see extra time and we win the game in extra time.
Both teams seem a bit scared and a bit nervous,
Yes.
I guess. Okay, thank you so much. Enjoy
Thank
your
you.
night, and we'll
You
see you
too.
later maybe. Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, Nikhil, that was a fan from Switzerland, so extremely measured in what he's saying. Not really very typical Liverpool fan.
Yeah, so basically he
yeah,
maintained neutrality even now. The Swiss.
Yeah, even here it was a bit like that. Thing is that there is a problem of watching matches here everywhere. Like, I mean, the best place to watch basically is at your home, to be honest. If you want to watch the match, if you want to soak in the atmosphere, if you want to be a part of all this entertainment that is happening around you, then of course it's a very good place. But to watch the match, analyze it, I don't think it's the best place for fans to come here.
Wow.
Brave of you, yeah, Himanshu, then to be out on the streets doing this for us.
Nikhil, can I be honest completely?
Yeah, please.
The fact that I'm such a huge Messi fanboy, the moment he's not playing in any match, my interest level drops up almost 90% for a football game. I'm eagerly waiting for 1st of June to see Argentina play against Italy.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
where all
finalismo.
my mind is right now, as opposed to what Liverpool is doing.
Copa
against
winners
Real
versus
Madrid.
Euro winners. That should be fun.
Yeah, but I mean, in footballing circles, they don't take that game very seriously.
No, because I think it's only come back after so many years. They weren't really having it. It's a good match to have, good one-off. You know, the
Yeah.
champions of Copa versus the champions of.
Yeah, but none of us will remember who won it as such. In the sense,
Yeah, that's
But
true.
Nikhil, you have to remember it will be Messi's 40th international trophy, and I'm sure that will be counted in the record books. So.
maybe, yeah, good point. But I think if you ask Messi, there's one trophy that he wants.
He wants to replicate El Diego and get that World Cup.
Yeah, that's his
Yeah,
dream.
and most likely, it will happen this year. I think this is the year. Argentina should be the favorites.
Yeah, no, but
One of the favorites.
Messi's, Ronaldo doesn't have anyone to look up to. Eusebio was the greatest.
Eusebio was generations before him.
and also didn't win the World Cup. So
Third place was their best.
But,
finish,
but there's something
66.
interesting in this World Cup. This World Cup doesn't look like a one where someone is really clear favorites. France on paper looked absolute the best, but they were in Euros as well, and we saw what happened to them. Germany are not the Germany that we used to be. England always overhyped. Probably they won't do a much like usual. And so what else remains? Argentina. For once, they will be very quiet, and people will be taking them seriously, but they will be doing their things, huh? So and watch out for Argentina. 30, I guess, unbeaten run. I mean, it says a lot for the team, and they won the Copa America as well. And with Messi playing so well in that tournament.
yes, just taking a few comments. Rishabh Chachan says, Reds were on top throughout. Go Liverpool. That's true actually. Liverpool dominated.
Yeah, possession metrics, yes. They did.
Jaspreet Singh says referee standard here is the same as IPL umpiring. Can't disagree.
Actually, one of the problems with European refereeing is oftentimes they'll put some neutral things from another country. A lot of things ending up getting lost in translation. So and also you have to remember context.
Different languages.
Also footballing context. So in England, English referee, for instance, will wait for actual proper contact to blow the whistle, right? So if you're a Spanish referee, then you will be actually more focused on, if there's slight contact, they'll blow for a foul. It's different, say in Italy, it's different. So context also matters. So that's why oftentimes these matches, the refereeing can seem a little muddled.
CA Rajiv says, my girlfriend is supporting Real Madrid. I am supporting Liverpool. Rajiv, I only have one suggestion for you. If your club ends up winning, don't celebrate much. If you want to be, in the same place. So, yeah, I think. Go down in the comment section. Suddenly become very quiet there, huh, Himanshu?
Yes, I think, just imagine. I will try to be a bit more discreet, but
That is so close.
there are some fans who are, in fact, just not being able to walk, in fact. So, you can imagine how much.
By the way,
imagine
Himanshu,
all the fun that they have been having throughout the evening, and the fact that I think the match has been a bit boring, as you guys said. There hasn't been that much of interesting moments apart from that goal that was scored, which was ultimately called offside. And I think they are taking a breather, probably a bit more beers, and then we'll see what will happen with them.
Okay, Himanshu, couple of people want to know where exactly in Paris are you now? That is, and then RM Karyakarta is saying, how far is Eiffel Tower from where you are at the moment?
next he'll ask him to go there so that he can see it through.
Paris,
Himanshu.
So while Paris looks like a big city, it's a really small city. I'm right now in the east part of city, which is called Nation, which is nation in English. You can say that. So it's the eastern part of Paris. Eiffel Tower will be, if you can drive, it will be like 15 minutes drive, or if you take a metro, it will be like 25-30 minutes. Not that far.
Interesting.
Okay. Ishu Kumar, thank you so much for your comments. Go down, please. Shivam, Himanshu, what I do is I will let you go because the light on your face is completely
right now.
Yeah, it's completely gone. So find a place where we can see you. Charge your phone as well, and then whenever you're free or some goal happens, then we'll come to you.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect, Nikhil. Okay,
take care. Have a good time. We look forward to your company at the end of the match as well, or if there is a goal scored.
Okay.
But thanks so much, Himanshu.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Right on cue, Pankaj Kumar is asking, where's Rahul, sir?
There he is.
There he is.
There was a question. Just go up. Benzema. There's a good point. Tarun Ranjan is saying Benzema has been let down by a mid-court defense.
I think he means a mediocre defense.
Mediocre. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but also, Rahul, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. Go up a bit more.
Andrew Singh's comment did you take?
Oh,
That's the best comment for me. Andrew Singh and CA Rajiv, I'm sure you're watching this right now.
Because CA Rajiv has said that my girlfriend is supporting this team and I'm supporting that team. Andrew Singh is saying CA Rajiv is lying. CAs don't have girlfriend.
Disagree with that.
Andrew Singh.
Yeah, you were CA.
Along with your neck comment, I think this is your second best comment.
My sister-in-law is a CA. She's been steady for 8 years, and getting married soon in December.
You can have boyfriends as a CA, but
Not good.
And the Rag is like, Prabhu, Prabhu, you're great.
He has a point. Okay, go down, bottom, ekdam.
Would you rather choose Benzema to speak or Lewandowski to speak?
Lewandowski.
ऊपर चलो, ऊपर.
I think both at their peak are like going to be scoring way too many goals. So it's your pick.
Yeah, neither's a wrong answer here in all fairness.
Yeah,
I mean, in
Lewandowski I would pick.
that 2020 season, he was crazy, Lewandowski.
Yeah, he was.
Go up.
How much? 55 goals he scored in that season, right? Yeah, something.
He broke Gerd Muller's that record, most goals in a single season.
Yep.
Bundesliga.
Yep.
No, in fact, even if you look at Champions League stats, ever since that 2017-18 season started, UCL, Lewandowski has been involved in 55 goals.
Yeah.
That's the highest.
2020, that season when Bayern Munich were decimating opponents as if they were from the C or D division. It was like, oh.
What?
Beautify.
I mean, he has his own line of them.
Yeah.
Go down, redacted Shetty. What is he saying? The commentary team.
Oh, that's the English coverage, I think.
Okay. He's watching it overseas.
Bein Sports will be somewhere else.
Qatar?
UAE.
UAE. Bein Sports is
I think
audible
it'll be
today.
Middle East somewhere.
Don't know why the change. How is it in India? Redacted Shetty, well, to tell you honestly, we're not listening to the commentary because we are doing our very own commentary. So, I don't know, but sorry for the not great coverage that you are having to endure at this moment. But that's why I tune into Sports Today, my
Just
friend.
watch the football,
Yeah.
mute it, and listen to Shade.
Why only me?
Down.
Diaz.
There was one question. 1 second. Look, kahin pe hai. Will any of you guys will go to Qatar? Of course, some of 1, 2, I don't know. Shivam will go. He's decided, so he will go.
Shivam and Siddharth.
Siddharth.
Who is with?
Inshallah, Jai Shri Ram.
In Qatar,
I'm always.
I think
I was born ready.
It'll be like the Qatar police will call you that one of them has committed a murder. if Sidvi and Shivam both go together.
Nikhil has been on one of such tours, if I'm not.
World Cup, he has covered World Cup.
FIFA World Cup.
2010.
What he's saying.
Which one? What is
Murder.
Murder, yes. I've
No, not. I'm not talking about the
Bob Woolman
2007 World Cup. I'm
Huh.
talking about the tour, India's tour of England.
When? Why are you talking about the Indian team losing
2011,
4-0
14.
I was there also.
No, but are you getting what I'm saying?
That was one.
Where 2 people went, 2 journalists went, and then I think you were there.
Oh yeah, both of them looked. Yeah, I got it.
Both no, but I didn't hear your comment. That's why I'm not getting it. What did he say in detail?
You think maybe in Qatar, then the Qatar police may have to see that.
Like,
That yes. I was
If they
there.
both
yeah,
go together,
England only.
There might be like
That was
one of them murders the
England
other person.
2009. Sorry, 2009. That was T20 World Cup, I think.
No.
Yes, that was in that 2009.
2 journalists.
Yes. Police. 2009.
That was not 2009.
Yes.
No,
Oh.
it wasn't 2000. I think must
Oh, we
have
have a
been
TV
2011.
Yeah.
Was it 11? Could have been 11.
Yeah.
I think it was 9.
And, after the test.
No, it was
then the-
2009.
then the
2009.
one day-
It was 2009 T20 World Cup. Yeah. I'm telling you.
I think we need to speak off camera.
Ryan Shahid says he's born in Qatar but he's an Indian. Great for you, man. You will get to watch the football World Cup. So jealous of you.
Yeah.
What is UTI saying? I can't make sense of the comment. Like, if he's saying that to every person randomly, what does that mean?
Okay. Venkat Muna wants to know, who will you bring on from the bench for Madrid to replace Valverde?
Easy. Rodrigo.
Oh yeah.
That is one guy.
That's your easy like for like replacement.
Yeah. I don't know why you don't start with him, yeah.
He's been inconsistent. Same with Vinny. Even Vinicius. This is
But
the
Vinicius
1 year.
has that pace, yeah. I
This
would
is the
start.
1 year he's really
Yes.
found. You know, by the way, why it is that Real Madrid signed both Vinicius and Rodrigo?
No.
Because they were so miffed at missing out on Neymar. They said we'll sign every Brazilian one ticket before they become really big.
Something.
That's a true story. That's why they went for
This
Vinicius.
is not a
and
haunted place, right?
It is possibly.
It is possible
Because
actually.
here on this screen, we can see a full screen Liverpool versus Real Madrid, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's slightly behind. That's
And
right.
then
He fixed it. Rahul, I think just put your.
So, Bhoot Pishach nikat nahi aave, Mahavir jab
Ah.
nache. That's it.
You know your
No, but
Chalisa.
every time it's actually a real thing. Us thinking that there's a ghost involved in this studio at least.
Every single day.
Every single
When this
day,
light blinks, I
some
think
light
there's
is
a ghost.
blinking. Suddenly, things wherever we left them at the night, wherever we put them, it won't be there.
I get reminded of Bhabhi ji Ghar Pe Hai.
What?
The ghost makes an entry and enters into Tiwari ji's body. The lights start to flicker like crazy. So Tiwari ji becomes a Bengali director. The ghost of the Bengali director, he starts speaking in Bengali.
I can't believe even in a football this thing he managed to bring in some random movie reference.
And that's not a movie. I think that's
It's a
TV
serial.
show.
It's a TV serial.
की सजा मिलनी चाहिए
I mean, imagine, he starts off with this, Ami tomake balobashi. That's the way he begins when the ghost enters.
Could be worse. Could be saying Amin Jetoma.
I was also ghost.
Chin, chin, chin.
Yeah.
Shubhu Jetoma.
Krish Jaiswal says, do you think Asensio is underrated? I think
Yes.
so.
Yeah.
I like him. He's a good
He's
player.
been there. He's
But
there.
he was injured
Perfect,
also in the middle for a long time.
perfect utility man. He play
Yeah.
any position.
Yeah, that is true. He would
And
come
very
on
good.
and substitute and score goals also once. upon a
Right
time.
back, centre back, midfield, wing, play whatever. Happy to play.
Already in the first half, Liverpool tried an aggressive
Yeah.
attack on goal, but it was...
I think this will be a much
Playing
more open.
also
There's Vinicius.
onside.
See,
Benzema.
Vinicius.
Against
There he is.
Trent. Oh, look
There
at that
just.
for-
Benzema
Oh.
wasn't even playing himself onside for the longest time.
No, but I think Liverpool have gotten their marking with Benzema spot on.
No, but Liverpool will always play a high line also, na.
Yeah.
I think that way Vinicius could get past that high line.
Yeah, Vinicius
With his
actually,
pace.
yes, I agree. Oh, look at that for a pass. Oh, Trent, man.
Yeah.
If Reece James weren't around, I'd say he's England's best right back.
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
I
Yeah.
think he's still England's right back even with Reece James.
No, Reece James is better than him defensively.
Nah.
Statistically.
Nah.
Of course, my bias comes there, Chelsea
That's
fan.
something.
But still,
Gurkaran Gill
63.
says doing a great job. Keep it
Thank
up.
you.
Thanks so
Thank
much,
you.
Gurkaran.
Gurkaran, you are also doing a great job. Just you need to raise the bar, I think. Although it doesn't.
Hey, come on.
I'm saying it doesn't come to my pocket at least.
Love is love, yeah. See,
Ah,
by the way, we
he
take all
knows-
regular comments.
he knows
also.
that.
Yeah. You don't care. Anybody.
Subscribe sports today.
Subscribe to Sports Today. Keep showering us with all the love, Gurkaran.
Pratik Mandal is saying, I'm Bengali from West Bengal. Guran, you might. That you
Very
are.
nice, thank you.
Oh, Salah's got that.
Bengali references, no?
But that was Tiwari ji making it, not me.
No, I will also say, no, Amin Jetoma, Shubhu
Yes.
You're just showing off that you know a little bit of Bengali.
Oh,
Oh.
Liverpool.
Very touchy tactical game to this point.
Actually, I was enjoying it.
Casemiro.
Oh, bought down.
Casemiro has been falling today. 2-3 times.
No, I said, no, that's a Spanish thing. Normally speaking, there for the slightest of contact, the referees will blow.
Okay, Amang Venkatmuna wants to know, in Liverpool's front three, who do you replace first?
Oh.
Not Salah, not Mane.
Yeah, you probably
So it's Diaz.
And you
Yeah.
probably bring on one of Bobby Firmino or Jota.
Firmino, yeah. Leva at Chelsea, Kritik wants to know.
Well, he's been linked, but I think
Yeah.
he'll go to Barca.
I
don't
think
see
so
him
too.
going anywhere.
He's going for sure from
Yeah.
Bayern, so.
He's
You
already
never
made
know.
that
He
clear.
might even he can end up anywhere.
Yeah, but he's leaving Bayern for sure.
Yeah, he's made that clear. That
Yeah.
even their sporting director, whatever his name
Yeah.
is, I'm forgetting his name, has made it clear.
Krishnan is inviting me for a game. I don't know for what game. Cricket, football, snooker, table tennis.
No, that's
No,
He's talking about the
Aditya.
cricket ground.
No. Aditya, he's Sportage. He had mentioned earlier, so he may have come at the time that when we were playing, I used to play a lot of football at that play. So he must have come at that time. But he's been saying that ever since Corona came, we stopped our football. So he's been saying come
yeah,
and
the
then.
arena must be football, but
Yes.
Sportage has got a cricket ground also.
Yes.
Where?
It's
Noida only.
I don't know exactly. I'll have to, because Arun sends me that location every time, so I really don't know where it is. But I have played a few games there.
Greater Noida.
Not Greater Noida.
No. One in at what sector is it? I forgot.
I also am forgetting the sector. First of all, Noida's sectors are all haywire. Whoever
it's like
made
some-
them was drunk.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's like no order as such.
I know.
Somebody gave a logical explanation to that.
What is the logical explanation you give
So
me?
basically, the numbers were given according to the colonies
Built first.
Built first, yeah.
So why were they so clueless?
No, but they were expanding. So, I don't. I'm an outsider still.
So I'm I'm somewhere in 121 for that matter. 125 is almost 18 or 20 kilometers away from my place. Everybody says, oh, 125 must be nearby.
It's not.
It's definitely not.
Yep.
So
Same
they-
here. 121, 134. Very far.
Very far.
That ways, I think Chandigarh is the most planned city
Yeah.
in this country.
And the most beautiful of the lot.
Beautiful. I can't be
That
so
is-
sure. No, must be. It is actually a beautiful.
It is.
city.
It's
Absolutely.
called City Beautiful.
But I'm saying it's a very well planned city.
When I went
Because
to
it always
when I went
stops
to Rose
the
Garden, it did
cleanliness
not look
and beauty
beautiful.
index. It always stops that city. So.
Okay, Ikpreet Singh is saying it looks like you guys are sitting in a pool, but well done, enjoying as always. Love Shane's Trump and still laughing.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh man, I can't forget it. I laughed like 20 minutes after it was over also.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it.
Vivekamundan.
So I am taking a leave.
Okay.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Sabak hai Subratri.
And Rajasthan colors. Must be upstairs. I'll take. Take it if it is there. Just check. So guys,
See you.
my representative Siddharth is still here. The only person who's supporting is Real Madrid, right?
No, one, two, three, four.
Five. Only Nikhil's Liverpool.
Reds, you know what is happening with the Reds these days. Yesterday you saw, in fact, not yesterday, day before yesterday, with RCB.
But the red
But
team
the
won.
Reds with us. I was the only red. I'm the only red guy. No. Shivam and Anurag are also.
Anurag, yeah.
The Reds
1,
won.
2, 3 blue, 1, 2, 3 red. 4.
At least the people who are wearing red colored jerseys, at least
Oh.
Oh.
they change their team.
Oh, again.
Again blocked.
Again blocked. Salah.
At least they change their teams, jerseys for money. You people change your allegiance irrespective. You are not even paid. Still, you change your allegiance from red to blue, blue to red. Shivam, you are in which team?
Red. We
Right
never
from
changed our allegiance. Yeah.
Where have
We
they
have always
changed?
But I know a few people from changed. By the way, I was.
Yeah, you were part of the red team first, then you shifted to blue.
Gun.
Yeah.
I changed my team for a reason, and from red to blue. Reds, they don't
Oi.
season perhaps is not. But then, anyways, chalo, see you.
See you. Good night.
Bye.
Vanakkam.
Welcome.
Yeah.
You guys, by the way, we're still very much on.
Very
You can
aggressive
sit
from
there,
Liverpool.
Anurag. You can see it better from
Yeah.
there. No? He's
Very aggressive play from Liverpool in the second half.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are. I mean, I don't know why Madrid are so defensive. I mean,
No, because that's
They play like that.
Yeah, that's
They're
how
a
they
counter-attacking
always played.
team.
Always
Yeah.
been a
That is
counter-attacking
how
team.
they have come this far.
Yeah.
yeah. But they wouldn't want to have a comeback yet again after having
There's
come
no
back in-
second leg this time.
Exactly. No, they wouldn't want to go behind in this. Definitely.
Man, that cupcake was amazing. You should have bought it.
Yes, that was awesome cupcakes, by the way.
Another song.
that message.
It was amazing.
Mala auntie, Jai ho.
It's
There
like we would
is
just start like Mala auntie ki jai, Mala auntie ki jai.
RI wants to know, what do you think about Ancelotti's management this season? I've always been an Ancelotti fan. Outstanding. He is on the verge of becoming the first manager in history to win 4 Champions League titles.
And even 2 is a player as well.
Oh yeah, we're not even counting. We're just out talking about as manager. with AC Milan, with
He's a
Real
statistical
Madrid.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
He's a statistical delight, Ancelotti.
The
Yes.
only time he lost was against Liverpool, 2005.
Yeah.
AC Milan.
AC Milan.
3-3, then penalties.
The greatest Champions League final that you may have seen.
2012 for me,
Ooh.
but then that's biased.
Yeah.
So.
Like I would say 99, even though
99,
I
yeah.
saw it very late in that sense. Did not see it live. Watching a game live and seeing it as it happens is a different feeling altogether.
Sanchit Chopra says, will you guys cover Nadal Djokovic quarterfinal? For sure we will.
Of course.
For sure. We'll
On
do
a
a
collision
preview. We'll do a preview to it and a review to it.
Yes.
Both.
When is it
That's a
expected
big
to
game.
happen?
So they have to win the
fourth round, I know,
one
so-
match, and then so they are due to play.
On 2nd of June, probably. 2nd or 3rd
Yeah.
of June.
That's Cannavaro.
That's Cannavaro. I think next to
Yeah.
him was Seedorf. Another.
Oh yeah, Serov, AC Milan, man. That's,
Clarence.
And also a former Real Madrid. No?
oh
That's
yeah.
why he's there.
Yeah.
I remember from AC Milan days.
And who was his manager at that AC Milan team?
Ancelotti.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That AC Milan team had 4 attacking mids, number 10s, basically playing in that
Oh,
midfield.
there was that
Pirlo
Kaká.
used to play in deep.
No, there was that
Kaká.
AC Milan. Kaká. They had
Pirlo,
Shevchenko.
Rui Costa.
Yeah, no, but that was that year was Kaká, Shevchenko, and they had Crespo.
Yes. Crespo, yeah,
What a team that
Crespo
was.
scored
Yeah.
2
Crespo
goals.
scored 2, yeah.
Crespo scored 2 goals.
What
You
a
know why
team.
Crespo was in AC Milan, by the way? He was on loan from Chelsea. Mourinho, who had joined Chelsea, knew at that point. Went up to him and said, "You're my guaranteed first choice striker. No two ways about it." Crespo responds to that by turning up late for training the next day. Mourinho shipped him out
Yeah.
and brought in Drogba.
And that's okay because then Chelsea won the Premier League.
And then
Redacted Shetty's picked his
Jose
favorite
Man.
final. He says 2008.
cough shit. Anelka and that penalty.
Oh,
Terry
John
slipping.
Terry,
Yeah.
John Terry,
Yeah.
the slip.
Again,
That's
another
slip.
attack by
Oh,
Liverpool.
Oh!
Oh, a lot of
And-
scrambles.
And
Yeah,
the claiming
yeah.
hand, but no.
I think there'll be a VAR check
There will be a VAR.
for sure.
No, yeah, he's
He's
speaking.
stopping
Yeah,
play, but there will
yeah.
be a VAR
I mean,
check.
how many
No.
That's
how many VAR checks are allowed in the game?
Any,
As
there
many.
is no limit to it because
it's
the
it's not
referee-
DRS.
It's the referee's call. No?
Referees.
Yeah, it's
Like
left
also
in the
at
hand.
times the referee he would be told that the VAR referee is taking a look at this.
Oh.
Sometimes the referee would not even know what the VAR is doing. Sometimes they take the call on their own and then communicate it to the referee.
Correct.
Goal line technology also operates on that
For
same.
goal line technology, referees have that watch.
Watch.
So if the ball crosses, it has like a sensor. It will pop up on their watch, and they can make it.
And it shows goal or no goal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Love Rami says, God damn, the stadium looks like a sea of red and a sea of
Red hand.
red ants.
I mean,
Yep.
yes, this. I mean, even.
Vinny, yes.
Come on, Vinicius.
Vinicius Junior, as I said, this is the man you watch.
Real
out for.
Madrid!
Ala Madrid.
Vinicius.
Come
Junior
on.
is-
What a goal.
I
What
just
a
be-
goal.
he-
out of nowhere.
He timed his run.
Nowhere.
Yes.
Wow. Look at what it means to Casemiro.
Yep.
I was
Come
saying,
on, panic to Nadal,
this
man.
guy is
We would
dangerous. This guy is dangerous. I said so.
Only few moves.
Yeah.
1, 2 pass.
No,
and
look at
then-
the pass. Just look at this pass now.
Who was that who passed it to him? No, onside.
Oh yeah.
You're
He's
onside.
onside.
15.
15 is, I think, pure.
No,
Valverde.
Valverde.
Yeah,
Valverde. Yeah, Valverde.
That's
Yeah.
Ernesto.
That's Valverde. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
Tolly of a finish he gave him on
Yeah.
a platter, and you're not expecting Vinny to miss those.
Oh, yeah.
Not a chance.
You better not miss those.
Come on.
If any, I think the player who's benefited the most from Ancelotti's management this season, Vinicius.
Yeah.
Because previously he was all pace, no end product. This
Yeah.
year though, he's been scoring and assisting goals for
True.
fun.
True.
This is
Oh,
Casemiro.
his
No, that's
pace,
Danny Carvajal.
his pace was always dangerous,
Yeah.
and his skills with the ball also.
His pace is actually
frightening.
His
like he is like that Gareth Bale equivalent
Yeah.
in terms of pace.
Zizou.
Oh, Zizou, man.
The GOAT.
The only, as a Barca fan, the only Real Madrid player that I
Precisely
rated.
why Marco Materazzi said those things and made him
Yeah, whatever.
headbutt.
But for me,
But a
I'll
true
tell you,
magician.
no, he in my looking back at all the footballing heroes in my book, it is Pele, Maradona, Zidane. He's in that league, and then there is Messi or whatever.
No, I saw his.
He's one of the greatest I've ever seen.
I saw that
Incredible.
game against Brazil, 2006 quarterfinal, France versus Brazil.
Yeah.
The way how he played in that midfield position was
Zizou-
wizardry. It was.
Zizou was, and mind you, in 2006 he was pretty much past his prime. They had to bring him back from retirement.
Yes.
Say, "Ki, please, because we need your creativity," and he was turning back the clock as if it was nothing. I still remember that goal he scored in the final,
Yeah.
the equalizer, which was a Panenka penalty, which chipped onto the inside the crossbar, got it to chip six.
But he was
Extremely cheeky.
He was brilliant.
Genius.
He was. I remember this game where it was a France versus Portugal game, and that was the year when Figo had won the Ballon d'Or, and so they because it was considered as, and because Zidane had won it the previous year, so it was like the battle of the best players. I remember that game, and I just watched it. He actually toyed around with Figo in that game, like one-on-one situation with him. He would make him look like a child.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this guy is another level, when I covered the 2010 FIFA World Cup, we were invited for an event where there's a French filmmaker. He did a film on Zidane, and he had 24 cameras on Zidane for one game, just following Zidane and his movement off the ball, movement on the ball, and that was also an education to watch what Zidane does.
By the way, frustration coming for Liverpool.
Fabinho.
Fabinho picks up a booking.
Yep.
In other news, the grass is green. He gets a lot of bookings.
Yes.
I mean, that's
Oi, that's a bad challenge.
Yeah.
Just wiped him out.
Didn't
no, because he almost got a challenge moments before.
didn't Zidane score those 2 late goals against England in Euro 2004?
Why are you reminding me of that match, man? Christ.
1-0 England were up, France 2-1.
But
Once
England,
Champions League
but England
2002,
have lost games like that.
that goal.
Yep.
It was
Oh, yeah, Bayer
brutal.
Leverkusen
Yeah.
dropping left
Yes.
foot volley. Ugh. Filthy.
No, a genius.
Yeah.
Absolute genius.
So I'm saying
His
filthy, I
goal
mean,
scoring,
it's a
his-
compliment.
it's like he was a general on the field, man. He like dictated play.
And mind you, he was never the quickest player, but he'll make one feint, two
Skill.
and one feint, two feint, defenders on their bums.
You know, when I saw him as a player, I used to think like he's a giant of a guy because that's how dominant he was on the field. And when I saw him for the first time at that 2010 World Cup, there was a press conference, and I had gone for that press conference. And when I saw him in real life, he was like so thin.
And he's such a gentle guy.
Yeah, like in really thin. Sometimes on screen, and just the way he was, like all muscle in the sense he would dominate, push players aside. I used to think he must be one giant of a guy. Nothing like that.
Yeah, he's a very, very gentle. Like you watch him in press conferences as well.
But he
Never
was
combative.
notorious, for doing politics within the team, is what I hear.
I mean, he wouldn't have survived in Real Madrid as long as he did if he couldn't.
Yeah.
But
But I remember that French team, there was that whole 2010 World Cup. Their whole campaign fell apart with Thierry Henry and
Yeah,
all
there was a
them
full
were
clique.
fighting.
Yeah.
They were sent home and all that. So apparently he was one of the...
Well, in 2010 he had retired.
Yeah, but he was part of that, I think some management within
back-
the
Oh, right,
backroom
yeah.
staff or something.
When
so
he,
he apparently...
Mo Salah. And I'm just calling the player, by the way.
When he was injured in that 2002 this thing, France never
They
did
collapsed,
well.
yeah.
They collapsed. In that
We should have
2000
scored from
was
there.
going in, by the way.
Yeah.
Good
I
save
was
by
going in.
Thibaut.
Courtois.
Courtois is clearly the better keeper on the night, man.
On the night, yes, he's been better, for sure.
So will this be, if Real win, this will be Courtois' first win with Real?
Yeah, actually, it would be his first
Champions
Champions League.
League.
Yeah.
Also
By
not-
the way, when he moved to Real Madrid, he was having a horror run at the
Yeah.
start. A lot of people questioned his move completely, but now he has come off his own.
To be fair, I think, they didn't really need him because you had Keylor Navas who was so good.
Hey,
Keylor
hey,
Navas in
hey.
2 clubs. Oh, that's a foul?
Yeah,
Yes.
they've given him.
That's a bad challenge, agreed. See, Vinny, you need to be making better tackles than that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a foul.
Yeah.
You get the ball, but if you go through the player, always a foul.
No, but he did not even get the ball. Salah had moved the ball.
Yeah. They bring you on Jota.
Diego Jota is coming.
Of course,
in.
Luis Diaz.
You
Yeah.
said Diaz
So
would be the
one
first one.
Diaz is going.
And a Jota is coming in.
Shane Diaz is here, but
Yeah, I'm willing. Come on, let's go.
Diego Jota.
Another player, by the way, who when Liverpool signed, people were like, why are they signing him, this, that. He went on a crazy run of scoring goals when he joined Liverpool. Very underrated player for me, Diogo Jota. But they're going to be targeting Van Dijk for sure now.
Yeah, with his height and headers. Yeah.
Ibrahim Konate is a big target.
Yes, he can score goals as well in those, that 6-yard box situation. Let's see who's going for it.
I think coming up, incoming loading.
I would have had the Trent take that free kick, honestly. Let's see now. Mane. Good ball.
Good pass, but the defense was right there.
Real Madrid are very good at defending deep and,
Defense, I don't know. I can't look past any other Italian team if I have to look at it.
Well, they failed to qualify right now.
Yeah. In the defense, the attritional football that they played. Van Dijk or Ramos?
Ramos. The amount of glory that man has had can't be ignored.
Yeah.
Far too much. I mean, yeah.
Vinicius.
How old is Van Dijk right now?
29, 30, I think.
Ramos must be close to 35.
Yeah, he's 33, 34.
Yeah.
And see, Ramos, unfortunately, his reputation precedes him. But he's one really good defender.
Used his hands, Salah.
Of course.
Go on, Kroos. Virat Kohli's favourite.
Van Dijk is 30.
Ooh.
30.
Toni Kroos.
Yeah. Kohli supports the German team internationally.
That's because of the same shoe sponsor at that time there was. Or something.
No.
Yeah, there was a sponsor thing at
Oh.
that time. Yeah.
Who's your best footballer of this generation?
Leo.
Who the best from this generation? Lionel
Leo.
Messi, man.
Ronaldo.
Without doubt.
Look, I'll disprove the Ronaldo statistical debate with one statistic. Ronaldo's played more years than Messi has.
Yes.
So considering both of them are freaks, you'd expect them to have similar goal scoring rates, right? But if you go by goals per game ratio rather than more goals, Messi is better. So the one thing which Ronaldo claims to be doing better, Messi does better.
Everything else, so there's no debate. He's a better playmaker.
Better assister, does more defensive work, everything.
There's no match.
But I just
only
proved
thing
this.
that Ronaldo will score more goals.
But I just
even
disproved
in
that too.
yeah.
20 years, right? Ronaldo? 2002 and Messi 2004.
Better free kick taker, better dribbler, better.
Only better
assist maker,
penalty taker probably,
nothing-
not?
Yeah.
2004, right? Messi? Or
Before, no, his debut came a little after that, I think.
okay,
I'm not
same,
sure.
So 20 years both.
Yeah, but then also you have to remember that Messi, when he made his debut, he wasn't playing in and out. He wasn't playing regular football because remember, Ronaldinho was at the club at that point.
Relentless, huh? Liverpool have been.
They always play like that, as Jurgen
They
Klopp
have to
calls
now.
it, heavy
Trailing.
metal football.
Yeah, trailing, they have to.
Other teams have a different set of style anyway. So
Counter-attacking versus,
Versus dominate.
King Nasser said Liverpool need Phil Jones. Ooh.
Yes.
Enjoying the match now?
Yes, I am enjoying. But I was a bit surprised that this stadium just has capacity of 80,000 something. I
It is
expected
huge, yeah.
Yes, that's a lot of capacity.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, it was so close.
So close.
Mohamed
indeed.
Salah.
Mo Salah, man.
Oh boy, that was really close.
Yeah.
And they're
Possession
counter-attacking again.
and attack as when
I think it will be an exciting finish to this game.
Yep.
It
but
can't
now
be
Liverpool
1-0.
have to be-
It
Liverpool
cannot
have to
be
pushing
1-0.
hard.
It can't finish 1-0.
If the stats on possession, corners, and attack comes, I think Liverpool are dominating on all.
But that's the thing, no, football
Yeah.
is won on goals.
Yes.
That's the beauty of it.
Yep.
Possession don't matter if you don't make it count.
Yep.
And they haven't.
That one moment.
Yeah.
Almost. Mohamed Salah was really.
He's really putting in a lot of effort when going forward. That revenge thing wasn't just,
Yep.
he really wants that revenge.
Oh, something Ramos and
2018, no,
Mo
Ramos
Salah,
had
yes.
injured, broken his shoulder.
shoulder. Yes.
Ironically, of course, now Ramos is in the team. Oh, funny stat by the way. Ramos wasn't in Real Madrid for the first time this year. They ended the La Liga season with no red cards.
Oh yeah, I was reading the stat.
Yes.
Ramos.
Not a coincidence. That
No,
man
no
picked up
Pepe, no Pepe also.
Oh yes, Pepe.
The
My
two of
God.
them combined
I mean, Pepe was so crazy that he used to shave himself bald to look more intimidating. Have you seen his hair now? It's beautiful. But he kept himself bald just to be intimidating.
Shane was, by the way, showed me Pepe's hair. He like, have you seen how much hair he's got right now? I'm like, no. He like, just Google it. And then I had to go on images. And I'm like, oh my god, he's got this much hair now. He like, see? He just wanted to look intimidating to the people.
Make himself more of a madman.
Suraj Nagpal is joining us from Seattle. You guys rock. Thanks for the coverage.
Thank you, Suraj.
You rock as well
State.
to be watching us.
Interesting.
Seattle Supersonics.
Yes, great team. But interesting stat, Real Madrid have dominated possession, 52%.
Yeah, I think they've actually had more in the second half. So
Initially, Real Madrid always have the better chance of dominating the position because.
Oh, what a ball.
What a ball!
And this
look at
guy's
Vinny,
quick.
Look at Vinny. Look
This
at
guy's quick.
Come on.
There, see? Took too much time.
Very
Too
good
much
tackle.
time.
Exactly.
Very
Too
good
much
defending.
time. Too much time.
Too much time.
He did. He took too much time. Agreed. But the defender also did well there.
Yeah, of course. That.
After initially being almost beaten by Vinicius' pace,
Yeah.
came back.
Mane
with
drifted
Konate.
wide right. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
I love
That's
the
also
Western
good
Conference teams. I mean, they have a separate legacy altogether. The Western Conference NBA teams, be it the Los Angeles Lakers, the Seattle Supersonics, Golden State Warriors. I mean, what a
GSW,
dominant
yeah.
legacy they are carving.
Well, I think that's what Boston Celtics versus GSW
Yep.
in the finals.
All
NBA finals.
NBA thing. Yep.
Ooh,
that's
that's a
a bad
bad one.
challenge.
Yeah. Who is it?
That's Van
Virgil.
Dijk, yes.
Yeah, Virgil.
And
Unlike him,
Benzema.
by the way, he doesn't
Yeah.
take challenges like that. Clearly, frustration getting to him.
I think it's gonna get edgy also towards the end of it.
Yes, yes.
You might see a few pushes,
Shoves. Yeah, yeah.
shoves.
Suraj Nagpal
You see the
is the
danger.
CSK fan.
Ah,
The danger is not over for Liverpool. by the
Nandri.
way, because Carlo Ancelotti has raised his unibrow. That's always a bad sign.
The rock bro.
He's so calm, yeah.
Oh,
Good ball, yeah.
It was very close.
He took something to calm his nerves before.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a bit of a smoker, so don't fact, Carlo. He'd be smoking in training sessions and all that.
That's
No, but
okay.
that's almost half the attack. I think that's not almost
Sarri?
half.
Maurizio
Maurizio Sarri would have a cigarette,
But-
in his mouth while even during a match.
Yeah,
because
you know
he
why
could not
that was?
smoke
You know
it.
why it was? Because in London, you're not allowed to smoke in public. So the
Yes.
one season he managed Chelsea, he used to always have a
No,
cigarette
you
butt.
can smoke
can,
in
you
public
can.
in London.
Not in the stadiums.
In stadium, nobody's. I'm saying, as a manager, you can't be smoking while
He used to do it in Italy, no joke.
in
I've
Italy.
seen
You would
it.
do it, but in England, it's not allowed.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying so. That's what. So that is the reason why
He
he
does
would
the
have the
cigarette
cigarette
butt.
butt in his
Yeah.
mouth. That's the only reason. Otherwise, he's a chain smoker.
There's a funny joke about that, by the way, is that when he came to Chelsea, one of the early press conferences he said before the season started, he said, "I'm looking to cut down."
Oh, yes.
Then he didn't. So the joke was that Sarri was about to cut smoking. Then he saw Alvaro Morata in training.
Okay, things are getting
Oh.
pretty hostile.
Pretty hostile, of course, of course.
Van Dijk was having a go at the Real Madrid players.
No, that was
No,
Alexander.
Alexander Trent Arnold.
Trent
That was-
Trent
Yeah.
Alexander-Arnold, yes.
TAA.
Okay, according to you guys,
Huh?
who do you think is the? I mean, we call Iceman. I mean, not ruffled under pressure. Who's that manager? Do you think? Very calm. I mean, even if the situation's
Ancelotti, yeah. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
he's very
actually,
calm.
he was always.
Yeah,
I've never
absolutely.
seen him. Even when he celebrated, he's a bit like Sunil Narine.
Yeah. Exactly. That's it.
All he does.
so Ancelotti. Even said for you also Ancelotti.
Iceman manager.
Yeah.
No, I can think of.
Good ball.
Oh, then
TAA.
Trent. Oh, he's gonna whip one of those now.
Got a deflection.
That's Jota.
Jota.
Diego Jota. Sid, ice cool manager who's not ruffled under pressure.
I think all of them are ruffled under pressure. It's just that some of
Ancelotti
them.
hides it very well.
Yeah.
though. Hides it very
What
well.
about Flick? Hansi Flick? Is he the
He coached Bayern Munich. Yeah, what pressure? My
No, but-
man could go there and win the league. I'm sorry. Horrible league.
Oh yes, the Bundesliga. So, just about 16 minutes of regular time. We don't know how much of injury time will be there. So let's see. Love Rami, 16 minutes. We'll find out whether it's
Actually, as so far, Liverpool, for all their possession, they're not really knocking on the door in terms of shots or anything.
yeah.
So Real Madrid really have them covered.
But let's
And-
be honest,
and-
they just need one strike.
Yeah, of course.
But also Courtois has been in great form.
He has. His
So-
shot stopping has been very good today.
Yep. Thibaut Courtois.
Thibaut Courtois, by the way, someone who was not very popular even with his own teammates.
Yeah, I know he isn't.
He had an affair with Kevin
Kevin
Durant's
Durant's
wife. Good story.
There was a comment about it as well.
Yeah.
2:43 a.m. IST, and here we are discussing affairs. Welcome. Welcome.
Lavram is saying Ancelotti is Ashish Nehra of football.
No, Ashish was quite a character.
Yeah,
in that sense.
only this year is a different version.
Yeah.
Basically.
Carlos has always been this calm fellow, always.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, you can say Ancelotti like how Shane described Sunil Narayan.
But look at how fortunes change. The guy was at Everton.
And struggling at
Okay,
Everton.
struggling at Everton. Everton almost.
They
He
should
should have just taken a shot.
Yes!
What was he doing?
Safe option, and now
Yeah.
Liverpool are going to counter.
Anyway, so Ancelotti was at Everton, got a call to come at Real Madrid, won the league, is now on the verge of winning the Champions League. Wow, that must be some story.
Yep, indeed. Vinicius
Oh,
Junior.
could be offside.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yes. Well, furious action happening. So.
I like Kushal Khurana's comment, by the way, where he says, Alexander Arnold, in quotes, I can see things others can't, except finishes apparently. In all fairness, I'm pretty sure he made that comment for picking passes, but again, very good comment.
Yes, we are seeing one more substitution.
Naby
Henderson
Keita.
out.
Naby
Keita,
Keita.
good
Oh,
one.
very interesting.
That's a good substitution.
Yeah.
So, Jordan Hen. Oh, one more substitution.
Firmino is coming, is it?
No.
Thiago is going, Firmino is coming.
Bobby
Yeah.
Firmino and Alcantara. So he's throwing on one extra attacker, taking off a midfielder. Very interesting.
Yeah,
move.
as to.
Going for the juggernaut.
Yeah.
That's the time. Anyway.
Yeah. Look at Firmino copying the Ronaldo of old hairstyle, that Maggie hair.
Oh, yeah. By the way, the legend was here.
We should definitely go
Ronaldo,
to
the Brazilian.
Yeah, the original Ronaldo.
The original, yeah.
The best Ronaldo to have ever played football.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Oh, phenomenal or something else.
Yeah.
Disagree.
At his peak, nobody could come close
I
to him.
mean, look at that team, man. Ronaldo, Ronaldinho.
Rivaldo.
That team was insane. That Cafu.
Yeah.
That
Dunga?
No,
Dunga was in the previous.
You had Cafu, you had, I think,
Cafu was the captain.
Captain, not captain. That's
Captain.
Eric.
Did was Romario part of
No, Rivaldo Ronaldo competed in 2002 for the golden.
But
whatever.
that Rivaldo-Ronaldo jodi.
Was Romario there also? 98 when
They were fighting amongst themselves who finishes the because they were like.
Oh, again there is a clear cut.
What a good
What an
interception.
Good interception. And
that's a foul.
That's a foul.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, he sold for that, but good. No.
No.
He told him get up. He told him
Get up here.
because he dived. Did look a bit
Big
like that.
Vijay Mohito sends us love from Frankfurt.
Enjoy some Frankfurters.
Yes.
Even though they.
Good ball that was. What's the meaning of toss in football?
Pick which
Yeah,
side you're
side and
attacking.
who takes the kick in,
Yeah.
whatever. That's it.
That's
Actually,
It's very
Yeah.
irrelevant. Really.
Yeah. Toss and conditions are
Yes,
very
as soon as Nagpal
irrelevant in
points out,
football.
Carlos and
That's the best
Kaka
part
as
of
well.
this game.
Kaka
Yes.
was part of that squad, no?
2002 he was. He didn't play. He was in the squad.
Oh,
He was
that's
in the
why.
squad.
That's why I can't recall.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly, he was in the squad. He just didn't get up. You have Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho.
Okay, should have just taken that shot.
They're
What was that?
overcomplicating things.
Alba.
David Alaba with the
Come
David
on,
Alaba,
man.
yeah. Well, I think the star of the last 5 minutes has been Alba.
Oh, he was offside. Didn't matter anyway.
No.
Yeah, he was
clearly offside.
He was.
The ball did not go to Mane, na? The ball went to the left.
But I think Mane was in play, interfering with play, so he was called.
Could be, but or the Eder Militao,
Milita, something's happened to him.
or just time wasting.
Yeah. Real Madrid are very good at the dark arts. Let's not forget.
For that aspect, all the Spanish side.
Oh yeah, that's phenomenal. The greatest.
there he is.
Ronaldo.
At his peak, he was something else.
He had everything: speed,
Speed,
dribbling,
Speed.
shooting. Oh
Speed.
man.
speed.
Somebody is saying that you guys are lagging too
It's
much.
on TV here. We can't help that. We're only going by what's there on TV. In all fairness.
I do not agree with that, Karan Kumar.
Oh,
No, they don't
no.
buy the best players half the time. RCB.
Yeah.
And.
Ooh! What a save again, man. What are you saying? The best keeper, man.
What a save.
Again and again.
Yeah, I think this was still an easier save for him.
Ah, come on, yeah.
It was easier.
He
The
deflected
pace,
it
the
because
pace.
Jota was standing there.
Yeah.
No, and he was slightly wrong-footed, I think.
I don't
Yeah,
think
He
it was
was slightly wrong-footed, but the pace of the ball wasn't.
He could have
that-
still caught it. He deflected it because Jota was lurking. Simple. What is Trent doing?
No, but he tries to do these things.
Don't. Again, he's overthinking things. Take a regular corner.
He's doing that Barcelona type corner they did.
But the Barcelona type corner worked because all the Barca defenders were sleeping.
Yeah.
They're not doing that here.
It's a Real Madrid throw, or what is it?
And the referee is getting he's getting mugged.
Oh boy.
Unless Liverpool finds something out of nowhere in 10 minutes, we will have 14 time,
Yep.
Yeah,
we're
man.
champions.
Imagine the next best is half.
7.
That's 7.
AC
Half.
Milan.
That's some tournament. That's like Mumbai in Ranji Trophy.
Yes.
Yes, actually, correct. Can Mane conjure up some magic? Oh.
Ooh, good ball.
Navi Keita, you
Oh
said.
no! Fired it way over.
Again, they're overthinking. Just hit a regular shot. Why wait for outside of the boot? Put your laces through it, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Erling Haaland or Kylian Mbappe.
Mbappe.
Although Haaland
What a
is
player.
an machine.
Yeah, I know, but Mbappe, yeah.
He looks like a machine.
Speed, what
Terminator.
speed.
So for Mbappe also.
Yeah.
And
No, I'm talking
Mbappe's-
about Mbappe speed.
Oh, I thought
Mbappe
you
is-
actually can say for both.
Just no, but Mbappe's speed is.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
No, I was watching this one video. I'm not sure who put it up. Some football site only. Mbappe. Okay, somebody passes the ball to their player. Mbappe is in their own box. From there, he ran.
Good ball,
The
good
other-
collection.
Courtois save. Courtois save.
Telling you, yaar, best keeper. Yeah, you keep saying Beckham. Yeah, one man, Ami has saved them. Otherwise, this was Liverpool's title. Yeah, he's
Showing that
incredible,
same
yeah.
form that he showed.
I tell you, as a
against
Barca
Messi.
fan, I'm fed up of this guy. Seen so much of him,
Yeah.
so many.
But you scored 4 passes then.
Not against Courtois.
Yeah, that wasn't Courtois.
That was
Casillas also scored.
Casillas was taken
This
five.
guy, and by the way,
No,
the present-
4-0
the
in
present one.
Clasico
Oh,
last
yeah,
game.
Clasico, yeah.
talking
this
about?
one.
Yeah, I forgot.
No, but that's rare. Even when he was at Atletico,
Yeah. He was
bloody
a
wouldn't
foreign
give
reference.
goals.
Okay, Real Madrid can attack.
Oh yes,
3
this could
against
be
2 right
one.
now.
2-0.
Good ball, yaar.
Oh, he's not gonna score. Alisson, well done.
This one, bad pass.
I think the pass
Bad
was
pass,
too,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oi, game's opened up, now.
Yeah.
It has to, because Liverpool will just attack. They only have 10 minutes or so.
6.5
Exciting 10 minutes coming.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Origi.
the Courtois that I am seeing now was the same Courtois against that Belgium-Brazil clash. Quarterfinal of 2018 World Cup. He was saving, it was crazy.
Then they went out in the next round.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who was it? Umtiti scored for France in that semi-final.
I don't remember.
I think it was Umtiti.
Possibly.
We can't have the scoreline. Can we have the scoreline on top?
No.
No.
No. You can update it in the
can't.
headline if you want. In our YouTube, this thing.
That's okay. No point.
Yeah. Oh.
That is just Modric saying Modric things.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Benzema. I think they're going to just try and kill some time.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to
Very
do.
clever. Very clever.
6 minutes to go.
I mean, imagine it's coming.
Himanshu, के लिए link post the match. Will send. Yes. Will you make? Will you make? Or you'll make 2-3 minutes later.
Maybe let's see. He seems to have pulled
Yeah.
up.
Okay. Well, who can? I mean, what a moment this would be for Real Madrid. I mean, they
Or
were,
make a 3-4 minutes later. And then send. Yeah.
Federico Valverde.
Very good. And
Kamavinga.
See, like RIS Pandya, Kotwa, best
Yep.
in business.
Yes,
Is the
yes.
difference between the two teams.
Love.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah,
Incoming
it could be.
loading.
But I mean, imagine Real Madrid in that game against Man City. They were 2 minutes
yeah.
away from elimination, but they scored 2 goals, take it to extra time, and they win it.
That's been the story of their 2021
Yes.
22 UCL.
No, that's been their story all the time. Yeah, they find some way or the other to win the Champions League.
This season, three
Yeah.
knockout matches, all three won by comebacks.
that's good.
No, their comebacks are
Who
legendary.
was he passing it to now?
Made a waste.
The pass was not that good.
Oh, very good tackle.
Yes.
That's Carval.
Yeah, Carvajal, Dani Carvajal.
Modric.
Modric. Classic.
What a beast, even at this age.
I thought many people expected him to start declining. He just hasn't.
He hasn't. He's getting better.
Who?
Yeah.
Modric.
Look at Modric.
But I'm sure he's got 1 or 2 seasons.
Good
at
ball,
most.
yeah.
What a ball. I think.
And look at Vinicius.
And shoot.
Oh, too much, too
Who is
much,
trying to dribble it past?
too
him?
much East Bengal type
Too
football.
much time.
Yeah.
Too much
Second
time.
time he did that.
Too much.
East Bengal.
एक और काटूंगा, एक और काटूंगा, एक और काटूंगा.
And then I.
Kaita.
No, that was Mane.
That's Mane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, but I think the stars of the second half for Real Madrid for me have been Alaba and
Is he outside?
Courtois.
Is he outside? No, flags in it.
No, obviously,
Come
yeah.
on,
This was,
make it quicker, man.
this was offside.
Yeah, it was offside. Clearly. You should just shot instead of
Serious.
doing
One.
that. And then you have Benzema also trying his trickery.
Yes.
Just shoot. Can Liverpool find one? Can they somehow?
3 minutes.
Again.
3 minutes plus extra time.
Yes, injury time to come. Seeing Messi magic fading away and struggling in Paris is the most painful thing as a Messi fan. Harish Shrestha.
Yeah, I think he's aging now. That's true.
Yep.
Never know. Come the World Cup.
Yeah.
You'll find that one little bit of inspiration.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Imagine Liverpool score a last-second equalizer and
Even
take it to
Arsenal
extra time.
fans saying, don't worry guys, we're getting extra time.
Everybody's been saying it.
What a
Oh,
good
come on, once
Good claim,
again.
good claim.
Konate.
Oh,
Now we can waste time.
Of course.
Yeah, he will, he will.
Of course not.
Can you see
Smarty
ref?
pants.
Can you see ref? That's what Militao was saying.
Yeah, otherwise it was a goal, huh? It was a goal. Straight in his range, it was in.
Who was the Konate? Konate is
Ibrahim
forearm.
Konate.
Where is he from? Which?
I'm forgetting which African country. I don't remember.
Cote
Oh no, I'm not sure. Let's just check.
Cote d'Ivoire.
Cote d'Ivoire.
I'm saying, what's the pronunciation?
Cote
No, it's Cote d'Ivoire.
Cote d'Ivoire. That's what I'm saying.
France.
Yeah.
Okay. So he may not be playing with any African. He may be eligible for France.
Has he been called? That's the real question. I don't remember.
He was born in France only. But his, I'm not sure his ancestry that way. With
Just
European
click on-
nations, with African nations, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely Courtois will get the player of the match award.
He should.
Oh look, Raul.
Yeah, Raul.
Wow.
Of course, Madrid legend.
Yes.
Denis Ceballos,
Modric.
Arsenal player, former
Who's coming?
Arsenal
For 2
player.
seasons alone.
They would have got a defender for sure.
No.
A midfielder. Is a midfielder.
No, but Ceballos. So I'm saying why? Because they have to defend one, nah? Now.
They just. I think they want Ceballos because he'll give them some legs. No, Modric should be tiring.
Yeah. A minute and some extra
Yeah,
time.
30 seconds and injury time coming up now.
Oh yes.
Yeah, you should.
Of course, Shivam. Sorry, you have to remind me. We're late already.
I think this is going to be one of those last few attacks.
Yes.
So they need something and they need it here.
Yeah, what about this package, Zidane?
I'll have to write it.
You can start here only.
No, I'll write it after I go home or something.
5 minutes of injury time.
Kind of expected.
Yep, 5 minutes of injury time. I think Harish Shrestha, if I can answer that, I think losing the Premier League by 1 point will hurt them.
And
a
I'll
lot.
tell this guy also, Himanshu to send a stand-up only, which Shivam can just send with the fans.
No.
One stand-up.
Heading for 2-0, could be heading for 2-0.
I know.
Oh no!
Why would you overcomplicate things?
Oh,
What is wrong with that?
Tell him to send a stand-up with fans. For morning 2
no,
things.
Mike,
that
no,
will not
no,
take time to
no.
Danny Ceballos, of course.
Ceballos.
Bringing out the Arsenal player in him. Bottling it where it matters the most.
Yes. But a corner for Real Madrid?
I think so.
Yeah.
It is a
Definitely
corner.
They'll waste a lot of time.
5 minutes. I think it will go.
It will go to 7 minutes, like 7-8 minutes. Yeah. Which is why this kind of time wasting also is a double-edged sword. It might hurt them. Why don't you play normal 5 minutes?
No,
5 minutes
They
from
are
me.
already leading 1-0. They have to waste time. Why would you give away the advantage? You'll take it to the corner and then just keep it there for as long as possible.
Yeah.
That's
Some
how.
dugouts is
That is how it has to be always.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who is that? Now Vinicius is on side.
Oh, that's a chance to score.
Shoot for crying out loud.
Oh, Camavinga.
Camavinga.
Kamavinga, yes.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Why is saying it with a Russian accent?
Sir.
He's French.
Siri.
Still.
No,
Russian.
he might be friend, but I'm like
You're Russian.
my friend.
Camavinga.
Ayush Bhattacharya is saying, sir, please, IPL Watchalong tomorrow, please.
Why are you saying it like RCB when they want to chant?
It ain't possible.
Not possible. Total attempts.
Different
on
reasons
target,
for that.
1 goals, 1.
And they're bringing on Rodrigo.
It was Rodrigo who changed that game totally, right?
Yeah, 2 goals.
Against Manchester City.
Correct.
Oh no! Still not capitalized.
Pass it backwards. Come on.
No. This game is now Real's for sure.
2.5 minutes to go. Oh.
Never know.
What is he trying to do?
Oh, he's got them.
I
Oh,
was pretty sure I'd almost, reverse jinx them.
Yep.
holding on to dear life, Real Madrid. Anxious moments left now.
Of course, he is under foul.
Yeah, now we'll waste a few minutes.
Yeah,
2 minutes
RCB.
left.
Like Anonymous said, like RCB, it's the hope that kills Arsenal fans. It does.
Poor guys thought they were getting top 4 and then Tottenham steal it from them.
Yes. Oh. Rafa. Another goat.
With his dad.
Yes.
And loves Real Madrid.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And in this whole debate of
See,
Federer
there's
Djokovic,
MJX saying all money on Liverpool. Still, they believe.
Yep.
Oh, like Redacted Shetty is saying, Flair's already out from Liverpool. Fans getting dicey now. I fear for Himanshu, our friend.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
No, but he is with the Liverpool guys.
Thank
he
you.
has to say he's also sad. Unfortunate, he'll have to say in front of.
Thank you, Sam Fun, watching you guys from Minneapolis. Love watching your show, and experts are mostly to the point. Thank you so much, Sam Fun.
There's
Sunil Narayan, there he is.
Ancelotti's unibroing his way to another Champions League title win. Amazing.
So 1 minute
less
to
than
go.
60 seconds.
Yes, but it might get extended.
No, it wouldn't. I'm telling you, he'll blow the whistle.
30 more seconds, not more.
Yeah, not more than that. Referees don't risk.
Just kick it as.
Ooh, he dribbled.
What is Alisson doing?
Alisson is very good with this.
Yeah,
Yeah, but should not at this point
No,
take
but
that
he's
risk.
always he
Yeah,
does
but
that.
it's biggest
It's not the
defenders
first
also
time he's
can
done
make a
that.
mistake. Yeah,
But he
don't
does
do
very
that.
often.
Don't do
I've
that.
seen him. I think Edison makes more mistake with it.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
Courtois
it. Game over.
collects it.
Game over.
that's it.
Yep. Only 20 seconds
I have
to
to
go.
say, guys, I'm disappointed with the final.
Yeah, this was a very drab final.
Yeah, actually, if you
I thought everything.
Like Arjun Singh is saying, Champions League finals never live up to the hype.
These semis were so much better.
No, if Liverpool had
All
scored
Real
first-
Madrid games were so much better before this.
Yep.
I mean, you look at it 2005, 6, 8.
extended.
Oh!
That's a foul.
That's why he just clipped it, right?
He's gonna blow it. Done.
That's
it.
It's over.
I told you it won't give even a second
Yeah.
more.
14
That's it then. 14 titles.
Real Madrid. Ala
Is he on? He is with us. Himanshu, if you can hear us. Final whistle. What? You
I
know,
don't have to stay long. You can see here. What's happening in front of me is that the little Madrid fans have dominated. The Liverpool fans have been in the last seats.
let's see some celebrations. Oh, there you can see
Yes.
the Madrid fans. Live visuals from Paris, guys. Live and exclusive on Sports Today.
Madrid.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Nikhil?
Yes, Himanshu, we can see all these fans jumping, the Madrid fans jumping and dancing and celebrating. Now, we'd love to hear from some of them, but I know majority of Madrid fans do not speak English, so it may be tough for
I
you.
will try. What you do, Nikhil, you guys can continue. I will get some, try to get some Madrid fans.
Sure.
I will be online though, but I'll try to get them.
Sure. Sam Fun says cover French Open, Wimbledon. We do a lot of French Open, Wimbledon at tennis. Last time I did the Australian Open when Nadal won. So big games we do, and quarterfinals we will be doing. But let's look back at this game now. Mo Salah disappointed. Mane disappointed.
They should be disappointed in themselves.
I'm saying we
That's
are
what I'm
disappointed.
saying.
The quality of the game
I'm
wasn't
talking
that
about.
high.
I mean, I can't remember if you're looking back, like really thrilling finals. This is 21-22, not great. 2021 again was a 1-0. 2019-20 was very clear Bayern were winning. 18-19 again Liverpool were clearly dominant. Maybe the actually
before that they
17-18 was when
Real Madrid beat them.
That was an exciting final in some ways.
Yeah, that was exciting.
3-1.
But since
Okay, Himanshu is here with us. Himanshu, yeah, you got fans with you. Okay, there is some network issue.
But I have to say,
Kill my video right now.
Now cut.
One target, one goal. Win the I'm gonna to cry out now. I don't know
स्पॉन्सर कर रहे हैं तुम्हें, तुम एडवर्टाइजिंग कर रहे हो.
yeah.
Okay, I think we're having some
network issues.
connectivity issues, network issues. You can imagine, because plenty of folks would be out right now on the streets, so maybe too much of data is being used, the bandwidth is being used. But just taking a few of your comments. RDB says, guys, thanks for doing this. Well, thanks for you to have joined us. Poster Gamer says, Hala Madrid. Ikpreet Singh is saying, well played, Real Madrid. And then Love Rami says, Vinicius Jr. and Courtois, main key players of the game today. That's true.
But you put Alaba also on the list because he defended brilliantly in that second half.
Yeah.
But I have to say, Courtois making those saves, those phenomenal saves. I think yes, Vinicius Junior scored the goal, but Courtois deserves the player of the match.
Yeah. True. As Bappaditya says, I completely agree with him. He says they just know how to win Champions League, winners mentality.
Because you have some time, please.
Yes, Himanshu, go for it.
So, what do you think about the match today?
It was amazing. So nice. Wow.
So, who do you think was the best player of the match today?
Tamim.
Vinicius Junior.
Who made the boost?
Oh, yeah, Vinicius.
Liverpool.
You are the Liverpool fan.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And you are for Madrid.
Madrid. Yeah, Madrid.
Okay, félicitations. Ce soir.
Félicitations.
Enjoy your time. Thank you for talking to us. I'm coming there. I was for both of them. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, for a TV show. Thank you. Sports Today, and you will get on YouTube, and you will get it. Thank you.
Okay, I think again networks causing some issues, but Himanshu, you be at it. We're not going to let you go. So, like Ikpreet is saying, still buffering 5G issues, he thinks. Sachin says, feels sad for Liverpool fans. Sankalp Sao says, not at all a quality-wise good game this was. I couldn't agree with you more, right? So, yeah, it wasn't a great game. Vaibhav Srivastava says, enjoyed your commentary.
Thank you.
Who needs Mbappe when you have Vinicius Junior? Just need to groom him.
Yeah, actually, with Vinny and Rodrigo, their wing is sorted for at least the next decade.
But that depends. If there's an Mbappe there for you who can come there.
But he's not there for them, no?
Not anymore. But I'm saying if he was.
Now he's there for power.
He
all that
heading,
dollar.
He is heading that PSG project.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Yep.
But yeah, Liverpool, the quadruple dream, all gone.
Well, yeah.
Like in the sense.
See, it was gone
the
after
two biggest trophies in that quadruple.
Target. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is going to hurt them. Because they would have thought that, okay,
so
EPL title
what's the stat now? Last 6 times they've met in the Champions League. Real Madrid and Liverpool
5 times and 1 draw in there.
So Liverpool's not beaten them winless 6 times.
Yeah.
Again, Real Madrid, not a great record. Much was spoken about the revenge game 2018. They lost in the final. They said they'll take revenge. Wasn't to be.
No.
Wasn't to be.
So
हो गया नहीं आप मुझे बता देना जब rejoin होगा ना.
No, end. Can you end it? Can you end the call? Send him another link. Or send the link to us, we'll forward it to him.
Or say same link he can end and then join again. Can he not?
Yeah, go for it.
Vishal Sharma says Madrid has found a new UCL final puppy. Earlier it was Atletico. Yeah, they'd beat them.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Twice, isn't it?
Yeah, twice.
So Aman Singh says,
are you crazy?
There was no quality. There was equal quality from both sides. That's why the match was so close.
No. See, Liverpool's quality was there. I disagree.
Seems to be a
Liverpool
football.
No, even if I analyze it from that lens,
FIFA coached football analyst.
I mean, let's look at it that way.
Aman, don't you like goals? I just want to ask you that. Don't you like when teams are having a close contest where it's 3-all or there are goals like the way City won, 3 goals in 5 minutes after going down 0-2 against Aston Villa. Don't you like games like that? We are not talking about quality. We are talking about the fact that the games should be more interesting than a 1-0 drab draw.
I mean, and let's be fair. If you're talking about the quality,
Saransh, our producer Saransh is there in the
chat. Boys played well.
You said he's sleeping, Shivam?
No way he's sleeping.
Lots of work for you.
Lots of work to do. And also, I mean, let's take that thing. Tactically speaking, Liverpool had a lot of possession, did very little with it. So, quite frankly, they have no one but themselves to blame. Madrid repelled them well, took their chances when it arrived, and at the end of the day, that's why they are the winners. But having said that, that doesn't mean that they, had some sort of a great game. Let's be fair, this was a drab final. It was.
Drab final, but with one hero for sure, that is Thibaut Courtois. Courtois' goalkeeping phenomenal. And even though Nikhil will say that he's the best in the world, and we might disagree a little,
But he was the best.
but he was definitely the best keeper tonight.
Sankalp Sahu, English teams not only choke against Spanish giants, they choke against other teams also.
Wait, against the last 2 seasons? Last year Chelsea beat Real to make the finals. Horrible.
Hi, Nikhil, can you hear me, please?
Yes, Himanshu, we can. What have you got for us?
I have some Liverpool fans with me, and I got a free crepe to eat as well, so I'll just speak to them. So, guys, can you please tell me, you lost, but it was a football game. But
We lost, but we did okay. Do you know what I mean? It's better to be in the final and lose than never to be in the final, isn't it? So the best team won at the end of the day. Man City never get in the final, so we're the better team, aren't we?
Best in England.
It's better to be here and enjoy it than never to be here at all. Do you know what I mean?
if I have to ask you one question, do you think, I asked you before, Mo Salah said that they wanted to play Real Madrid than City. Do you think that can put pressure on the side for such a big match sometimes?
Yeah, there's always going to be some pressure at the end of the day, do you know what I mean? But yeah, so you're in. Yeah, like we say, all I can do is hope for the best. You know what I mean? Play as well as I can. But today in the day.
Hard luck, man, and maybe better luck next time.
Yeah, exactly. But I hope so.
Thank you so much.
Sometimes we win some, sometimes we lose some.
Thank you so much for talking to us. Thank you. Thank you. Nikhil, did you get that?
Yes, we did. We could hear the fans there. And you know, Himanshu, what's really heartening to see right now is that the English fans that you had are not as upset as we thought they would be. They're pretty gracious in defeat. Very gracious in defeat.
Yes.
So
Are we live now?
Yeah, we are.
I fucking hate you.
I'm gonna be right.
I'm sorry. we are.
Sorry for that, viewers.
So Himanshu, we'll have to let you go at this moment because the Sports Tuck wants to have you briefly. So join them
Okay.
and then come back. We'll have you join us.
Okay. We will be live again.
Bye.
Okay, thank you, Nikhil. Okay.
See you. Bye. Send him the link. Send him. Okay, so that was Himanshu getting us live updates from Paris. It was a great time that we've had for him to have shared all his, knowledge as well as live visuals.
Kushal Khurana's comment.
Which is?
Himanshu using the best pickup line of the night. He will be on YouTube.
Well done.
It is. Can you say bonjour to my old friend Himanshu, Hala Madrid? Yash, we've just said that. Bonjour to him. There was Arjun Singh here who had commented, he's an old colleague of mine, so big shout out to Arjun as well. I missed, your comments a bit earlier. So, all the best.
By the way, caught a glimpse of Eden Hazard there. Really, Madrid has proved to be a hazard for him.
It's the first Champions League he's won.
Injury crisis.
Vishal Sharma says Jota wasn't a good sub, lost possessions quite a few.
He was very bang average after he came on.
No, but I think irrespective of that, you had to make some changes. You had to throw somebody on because the earlier combinations weren't working.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, you know that Madrid deserved it.
Yep.
They made they had that goal, and Courtois was the standout player on that pitch.
Oh look, there's old big ears, and look, it's Raul coming out to bring the trophy.
So happy he is.
Anurag wanted to say something.
The game would have been totally different if Liverpool had scored first. Because with the Spanish side, you always have this thing. They'll try to slow the game down. And that's the difference between the English side and the Spanish side.
You know, when Shane and I were doing the
Go to the bottom.
we talked about this, that if Liverpool don't get a goal early on in the first 30-40 minutes, they're going to struggle. And we knew that Real Madrid, because they've shown it time and again, that they're going to make a comeback in that second half, and then they'll need that one opportunity to just win this game, and that's what happened.
Okay, Rachit Richaria, hi, thank you for your kind comments. Kushal says Thiago Courtois is Iker Casillas on stills.
Much taller version of Iker.
Yep. Shall we call it a night then? We've been on but thank you so much for your company. Any thoughts anyone wants to share before we wind up?
Yes, Ikpreet, I agree with him.
What?
He's talking about we wanted a penalty shootout. Always want close games.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for your company. It's been a long day for all of us.
And it's going to be a nice long one tomorrow as well.
Yes. Hope you enjoyed our coverage. We'll be back again tomorrow for the IPL finals. Don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today if you haven't already. And we'll see you tomorrow. Until then, goodbye, good night, and Vanakkam.